Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Scott. Wait a minute, Scott. Look at the clock, Scott. What's going on? You all right? All right. You scared me coming in this early, Scott. I'm working. That's why I'm up. I was going to get up at 4 o'clock this morning and get across Dallas before the rush hour started, but it was raining really hard, and my headlights don't work very good in the dark. Yep. Got to make them dollars for Shannon. 269 miles from Houston, so morning, Rustic. We're in Dallas. We're one of the suburbs. I think this one's Garland, I think. But hey, Nick. Yeah, I wanted to come a little earlier so some of my overseas friends could come in too. So Shannon, I was on the phone with her. She drove home and but she's got something stuck in her damn ear, so she's boiling her ear out right now. So Nick, how's your daughter, the one that hurt her head? That was an awful bad gash. It's probably my eyes, but part of it is the lights. They're got the little bitty light bulb in there, and I've cleaned it and everything, and they don't make an aftermarket one for this truck. Hi, Joy. Whoa, stop, big truck. Slow down. Brakes are still a little bit wet. Oh, okay. Oh, so Jamie's with you then? Hey, Ernest. Ernest. Des won't probably be here today. I think her boss is at work, so she can't take her computer to work today and play with us. Hi, Beverly. Guys, I'm not going to pay attention to chat real much right here while it's like this so I can keep an eye on these cars stopping. I'm sorry in advance here because it's really hard to look over and read this stuff and they keep stopping. Huh. That little car's got a billboard advertising something on it. It keeps changing colors. We all ought to be out fishing instead of driving in Dallas traffic at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't think River Rat Joy can keep us all straight. She tries, puts us in the corner once in a while, but we're a handful. Man, I hate to do this every morning. These people going to work fighting the traffic like this. Oh, big wreck on the northbound side. That's what everybody's looking at. They got almost the whole interstate shut down over here. You guys might be able to see it. There's a car in the express lane. Yeah, they got one lane open coming north. All kinds of fire and rescue equipment's down here. I can't see what's involved yet, but everybody's just slowing down looking. Heck, they're even over on the service road. It went on both sides of the northbound side. There's a car here in the medium. There's a cop checking something off over on the service road. Man, that car, oh, it rode over. It's all been rode over up through here. Yeah, that was a nasty wreck. Oh shoot, there's another one that's hit the inside. They're actually cutting the people out of that car right there. They had the saws out, cutting it open. Hey, now the road's back open. Everybody stop looking. That sucks for them people going north. Only one lane open, and there's 5 lanes over there. Sorry I wasn't watching chat, guys. It's hard to watch it and go through that stuff. Morning, Tina Ladybug, RC, ATV. Anybody else I missed? I'm sorry. That traffic is still backed up, guys, from that accident. Holy Toledo. Man, it's way down here. Look up here. You can't see it. Camera's on. The overpasses is just completely packed. All right, we're coming to where the backup starts now. That's probably a good 7 mile backup. Hi, Rita. Des, you're supposed to be at work. Go with the link. I have 40 minutes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I gotcha. There. I did it. Des, you're always making a liar out of me. I tell everybody you're not going to be in this morning, that you're going to work and the boss is there, and then you pop up just shortly after it. Oh, you're at the car beach already.
Hey guys, let me say hi to everybody.
All right.
Good morning, River Rat. Good morning, Rustic Outdoors. Good morning, Multi Hunter. Hi, Narita Roos. Good morning, Beverly. Hi, Randy. Hi, Joy. Good morning, Scott. Hello, Fishing with Big Mike.
Mike.
Hi, Dee. All right, so yeah, I'm at the cottage. I just caught Gary's retake of last night's live.
Yeah, I woke up and actually went in there and interacted.
I know, I saw it. Yeah. Oh,
well, well, it was
I,
about us too, because he was doing the stuff over here, and so I figured I
yeah.
better wake up and be involved because it's about my channel, Gary's, and Eddie's. So
Right.
Devil Dog. So I figured I better be there.
Yeah, he had emailed me a few times. I'm like, look, I'm not in the middle of this. I'm not taking sides. Blah blah blah. We were talking fine and everything, and he goes, okay, fine. I'm gonna delete your email because he was accusing me of saying stuff to you and to Double Dog and to Gary. I'm like, no, I did not share any emails with anybody.
Nope,
If anything, I
you did
said
not.
one thing. I might have said one thing to one person, but I did not say anything horrible, disrespectful, bad. You know what I mean? I'm like, give me a break. He goes, I go, oh no. What did I say? I said, I don't like being accused of something I didn't do. That was not nice of you. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to delete your email now. I'm going to delete your email and forget about you. I'm like, give me a.
That guy has got something seriously wrong with him.
I have never ever disrespected anybody. If they tick me off or something like that, I'm like, hey, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Nope,
But
nope. And your stuff from other people, you keep to yourself. You don't spread it
yeah,
around.
no. What you say to me in confidence and private, it's private.
Yep.
If it
I
involves
know
me and the
when
other
it
person
first
and it's
started. when you
Yeah.
started emailing everybody, you said he could go ahead and email him right on here. You didn't mind, and you was being polite, and you let him go ahead and email you. You said it right here on here.
Yep. From Georgia. Oh. Okay. 2 ambulances, 1 5 from Grady County. I'm like, where in the heck is Grady County? It's in up near Cairo in Georgia, or Cairo as they say. Yeah, no, I don't. I keep things private, and to be accused of something I didn't do, I was just like, oh no, you did not.
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm not
he
gonna turn my back on friends.
made a lot of enemies the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, the only thing I said to him about Gary was I didn't like the wool pulled over my eyes, but then I thought about it. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? And it took me a second after he said it was Gary. I was like, oh. And then he sent me links to the other guy. I forget what his name is. Starts with C and a W. He was on last night's live. Anyway, he was in the upper right corner. He had his avatar
Oh,
on. Cold water.
Watts.
Walt. Watts.
Waltz.
Yeah. Walt.
WALTZ.
Yeah, Walt. So he sent me a link to his live to listen in, and Gary had his voice all like
Yeah.
electronically enhanced or whatever, so you couldn't tell it was him. And they were getting a little out of control, but nothing major. I'm like, okay, they're having this thing. I'm leaving. I didn't say hi or anything, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever they do, they're adults.
Yeah. Yeah. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning. Adults having fun.
Yeah. So I was
There
just
was
like,
nobody
whatever.
interacting, touching, or doing anything wrong.
Right. Hi, Jim Smith. I'm sorry, excuse me, the real Jim Smith.
Hi, Jim.
So, but anyway, so that's where it went last night. And he's like, okay, I'll delete your email now. Basically, I think he's like deleting me from his system.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I haven't seen anything yet this morning. I get about 6 or 7 messages a day in email.
I don't care what the guy does. I mean, I blocked him on here and told everybody why, because he was bugging my wife, and my wife is a private person,
And I said
and
that to
I'm
him too.
very protective.
I said that in the email. I said the reason why you were probably blocked is because Shannon does not take anybody's emails from anybody. And if you want to talk about Randy or talk to Randy, you go through him, not the wife.
Yeah, and my phone number is out here every day sometime.
Yeah,
My number is available. If you got a problem, talk to me or whatever, but don't bother my wife.
exactly. Oh, that's not a lap. That's an ultrasound. Exactly.
And that's what I said the other day when I blocked him, because he was bugging my wife. And then he
Exactly.
did it again. Then he did it again last night after I blocked him. He sent the same emails to her as to Jamie. He must have just copied and pasted or something. Because when
Probably.
I called Eddie and he read that what off Jamie had, and it was the same thing Shannon had.
We're talking about Boilermaker.
I'm trying not to make the show about him today, guys, but it
Yeah.
is an elephant in the room. And some
But
people didn't go
I should have
on
listened
Gary's at
because,
midnight.
well, I saw the comment you made and I should have abide by it, and I apologize. when you did one of your stickers, you said you were going to try not to talk about it. I'm like, dang it, Desiree, remember that. Sorry.
It's all right. It's got to be out there. I mean, like, we don't hide nothing on this channel,
Yeah.
and I knew it would come up today sooner or later, but, everybody can have their own opinion. Some people might
Right.
like the guy, might know him.
Yeah. I mean, he's never done anything to me other than try to get me into it and probably try to turn me against everybody. But
Yeah,
I've
that's the
been
only thing
around you
he's done
guys
to
enough.
me.
Yeah, I've been around you guys enough to know You know what I mean? And I try to not push any buttons with anybody because, come on, peaceful death. Where does that lead you in my political beliefs? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so out on the other side. Not out. I shouldn't say that. I'm more in the middle. I lean a little bit one way and a little bit on other on different topics. But because I voted a Republican governor from Massachusetts, so I go by beliefs, not their political
Yep.
um, if they're a Democrat or Republican. I do what's good for the state, what's good for the country.
And we
So
haven't told them on anybody on here how to do anything like that.
no,
It's all
no,
free choice. It's
right.
all free choice. Just don't, you know, start emailing and calling other people and trying to stir up stuff. We don't want that. That's the only thing he got
Exactly.
blocked for is because he was trying to stir up. He could have come in here. He was always polite and talked, and joked around, and I didn't have a problem
Hmm.
with him. But when he
Right. And then
started
all of a sudden he switched.
emailing and talking to everybody, trying to break everybody up,
Right.
yeah, I knew Gary was a YouTube police,
I
but
did not.
that was Gary's deal. I wasn't my
Right.
place to shout him out.
I did not know. But then I'm out of the loop with a lot of stuff with the group anyway. Because like I said, I don't follow everything that everybody does. I go by personality. If we click, we click. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jason Crocker gave me the nickname Peaceful Snowflake. Hence, I kept peaceful because I try to be peaceful with everybody. That's just my personality. I don't like fights. I don't like to start fights. I don't like to be in the middle of a fight. But I will also be there to voice my opinion if it gets out of hand. Say, hey, whoa, back it up. But to
Oh,
fight,
D, I'm sorry, D. I missed your first premiere. I'll watch it today. I didn't notice it this morning, but I took off. I didn't know you was doing it yesterday, and then I pushed on there first, and then I fell asleep, so I missed it. I'm sorry, D.
yeah. See, D didn't know that was Gary either. See,
Yeah, a
we're
lot
on
of
the loop,
it,
D.
no, nobody was supposed to know until next April. Gary was
Right.
going to play it up and do all kinds of stuff all year long, but he couldn't keep a secret the way he acted. He gets sidetracked, but then he's going to come out on April Fools.
Yeah, but then also he got sidetracked because he forgot to change his name.
Yeah, yeah, he couldn't remember where he was at. A lot of times, like I was saying last night, he wouldn't make a very good undercover cop.
Oh, you were on StreamYard
Morning,
trying to figure out how to
Rebecca.
use it. That's cool. Good morning, Rebecca. Yeah, I'll probably be able to hang out with you guys on the live in like 40 minutes,
Is
but I
Shannon
won't be
in
able to
here?
say much.
Somebody said Shannon.
Really?
I'm sure.
Uh oh.
I see.
Hold on. Let me.
I see something about Shannon, but I don't see her. I don't see Shannon. But
I don't either. Hold on. Oh, I think it's Nightbot putting out Shannon's link.
oh,
Gee,
oh,
Shannon's not
okay.
here, honey. Oops.
Yeah, she's got a not an earache, but she like something in her ear, and she was boiling it out when I first went live.
Oh, poor baby. Yeah, you saw Nightbot's comment. Um,
Oh, okay.
join her
Yeah,
channel.
she could be in here listening because when we were on yesterday, when I was talking about Rebecca's chest hair, she heard that, thought it was funny. Oh,
No
somebody's
need to
in the
be sorry.
basement.
Probably Rebecca or D, unless D's working, then it's
Rebecca.
Rebecca. See, told ya.
Morning. I have no chest hairs.
Well, we don't know. I'm from the show me state. And you ain't showed me yet.
I'm not showing you.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh my goodness.
My apologies to the room for bringing up the subject.
Des, you're just a troublemaker. Period.
This
But you love me anyway.
Yeah, I do.
this morning I got up. What do you think I found?
Ronald?
No,
The dog.
Yeah, the dog.
not pinned up.
Not pinned up. Oh shoot.
Did they trash the whole place?
No,
Okay then.
I was really kind of surprised because we block Denver, and you see the box sitting over there.
Yeah.
It's got bread in it. And one of Denver's biggest weakness is eating bread.
It's bread. Yeah.
Is bread. And he's basically, I had this pin that we set across here, where it backs into that area where the couch and the chair is, to keep him in here. And then Blue has a crate that sits beside the desk that gets closed down. Well, both of them were on the blanket. Or no, Denver had gotten kicked off the blanket.
You all have seen me with my hair up, so my hair is usually never up when I'm on screen. That's our secret.
There's a lot of wind. I think that's from the ceiling fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Well, here.
I'm hearing.
He's
Yeah,
got
it's
to put it
wind.
up on the screen.
Now I understand.
Des.
Now I
There it went.
understand why people could hear my ceiling fan going.
Yeah, it made like a little wind noise.
Yes.
I have a
I,
desk.
I
I have
just
a,
thought it was the wind going between
No.
Dez's ears.
see that right there?
Oh, a little
That's
blower or
a-
something.
Yep. It's a little fan that can put at different speeds, and that keeps me
Oh.
cool because I get overheated in here sometimes. Because right above my desk, I have the
Because
heater
you're
vent.
always thinking about me during the day, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, the post office is not delivering my new stickers today
Why?
because they just made it to the Kansas City, not Kansas City, Missouri, but Kansas City, Kansas distribution place.
Gotcha. It'll happen when it happens.
They'll be here Friday probably
Yep.
because they'll be.
Excuse
gone
me.
through
Hold on.
there.
You're gonna hear the shredder, and my apologies.
All right. As long as
that
it ain't
was-
me in it.
That wasn't that noisy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta work.
Yeah.
I'll pretend.
Hi, River Rat 3030. Let's see. And there's women.
I don't get hot and bothered over married men.
So MN is,
That's the best kind. You can dump them back.
I think that's Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Yep.
No, it's
That-
mountain.
I'm getting
That-
better at these.
That
I'm
is
getting
actually
better at these,
Daniel. That is
abbreviations.
Daniel, Rebecca. That's Daniel.
Oh, that's Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Well, yesterday I called Daniel Mountain Outdoors. He goes, "I'll take it," and not Minnesota. Oops. Oh gosh.
So it's-
But I would want somebody to tell me if I did something wrong.
Me too.
So
At least, and my number's out there. I'll do it again this morning here. Everybody can have my number.
my email's on my page. So. Labs. Oh, I hear the coffee maker bubbling. Woohoo!
They send us home with tomatoes from a greenhouse. I won't be
Yeah.
eating them. I won't be eating them.
Why?
Why not?
Most of the ones in the stores are from greenhouses.
Because of arthritis.
That'd be better
li-
than the
the
gas
lycopene-
tomatoes.
The lycopene in tomatoes make my joints, when I have a fresh tomato, make my joints hurt more.
Oh.
I don't eat fresh tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't want.
I would
I don't
think
want
the ones
Shannon to
they
fight me.
gas would be worse.
Or then again, she might say take them, so I don't know.
My brother and other people will eat them. I won't. So they will get used.
You're gonna starve to death. Everything you do not eat.
Oh, there's lots of other
Yeah.
things that I eat.
Let's see. I love tomatoes, but they have to be like big boys, like big beefy tomatoes to cut into
All
round.
right.
So tomato and mayo sandwiches.
Dee had probably 2 eggs and
Oh,
bacon this morning and toast, and you probably had a bagel, right, Des?
Yep.
I have not had breakfast yet.
Me neither. I
Haven't
woke
had
up
it.
and just put my
You know,
pants
I
on
and,
and
woke
and,
up
took off.
nauseated.
and
When I wake up
breakfast
nauseated, I have to eat.
breakfast can be at any time of the day.
Yep.
It's
Oh, I've had breakfast for dinner a few times.
so
Egg
they're
and
called
cheese. Well, yeah,
hot house tomatoes. To me, they have
yeah.
before I knew that was what was causing my arthritis to flare. Um, I would eat those tomatoes, and it's like they have no flavor to me. I'd rather have a vine ripened tomato on the vine. And my lettuce is, let's see, it's up about that far in my planter. I'm like
Oh, you
excited to get.
slacked off this morning, huh, Dee?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna boil some
Or
eggs.
did the chef run out of bacon?
Hold on, I gotta put you on mic mute.
I'm going to turn my camera on and I'm go get me some more water to drink because my throat's a little dry.
You mean turn your camera off?
Yeah, turn my camera off. Yes. I gotta get some more. I gotta get some more water. And there you are.
I seen her. Hi,
See?
Serena. Hi, Serena. I'm waving at
Good
you.
morning, Serena. She has seen me before.
Yep. Rebecca and Randy both say hi, Serena. Yes, there's a sign.
Oh, that's better.
For everybody that don't know, that is Dez's daughter right there.
That's my 25-year-old. My baby. Okay.
Tell her thank
Serena's
you
got change.
for Mom.
Serena's changing the sign outside. It's going to say, "May the fourth child be with you."
Oh.
I love it.
What about the second and third? They can just be anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you, Dee. You should have seen her when she had her hair long and she picked it out. She had a big afro like this because she's got a lot of curl. Thank you, Beverly.
Yeah, she is a very pretty young lady. I don't like short hair, and we talked about that yesterday, but it looks good on her.
She had it even shorter than that. That's growing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing she don't look like her mother, huh, guys?
Hi, Beverly. Great to see you here this morning.
Did you see the next message? Look it down. The last message, Rebecca.
Oh, hi, Kevin. I didn't see Kevin in here.
Wait a minute, Kevin's in here?
Yep.
Wow.
Jackie boy.
Hey, Kevin. Good morning, hon.
I know that when I'm at the farmer's market and those tomatoes, you can smell them when tomatoes are being sold at that farmer's market. And Des has seen it. And in fact, Ashley,
I'm jealous. I want that farmer's market.
oh, it is. And they're building on the other end.
I call us. Go ahead.
On the other end, where past where that big pavilion was, on the other side, not the main where we walk from the parking lot, but on the other side, they are building some more metal structure where that end's going to also be closed in so that they'll have more people to be able to do in the winter. And it's being built right now.
That's cool. We have
Yeah.
some families that sell produce at the flea market, but not like you and I family. We have Spanish families, and I've been going to this one family for the 13 years that I've lived here, and I always like going in there and get my tamarinds and my tomatoes because I get a good deal from it. And he wasn't there one day, and then we went this past weekend. I was like, we asked them where they were, and they were like, yeah, the weather was too cool to go out there with the produce because they didn't want the produce to freeze or whatever. So we went, and I always get my tomatoes from him instead of the grocery store if I can. But I see it's a flea market, but I call it a trash market because when you walk through, they'll be heaping stuff of crap under tarp, and it's not laid out nice. It makes you not want to be there. Like you don't know if something's going to come out from under it, like a four-legged rat about the size of this.
Huh.
The only thing I do is I go to like three booths there that I know that I go to every time. That's for the phone chargers. That's for my tomatoes and the Avon people. But I still do Avon. I'm definitely old, but
I used to collect Avon bottles.
yeah, that's awesome. I like the Amari. Everybody says because I have no sense of smell, I can't smell anything. So people tell me when I had Amari that it smells good on me, so that's what I buy is Amari.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. But
John.
I would
John.
like but then we have like the local farmers that have on the rich side of town they overprice everything that you can't afford it and you can't use your food stamp card with. And then we have the poor side of town where I live at, and they haven't had their farmers market in for like a few months because they're redoing all the roads around it, so there's no place in and out or park. And then when I did go, there was only three tables there, so there was like nothing to get. So I really hate not being able to enjoy a good market. Just like nothing here in Tallahassee that's geared for regular old folks unless you've got the buku money.
Oh, Joy, I actually watched the weather chasers last night. I seen where it broke all his windshield like five different places on his car right down through here. He was in that area chasing a tornado last night. That's why I stopped early yesterday.
Oh well.
Joy called me and told me that there was cars getting hail and their windshields getting broke. I actually seen it. Yeah, it just tore his windshield up on his car on a storm chaser.
Oh man. Yeah, we have a storm supposedly getting ready to hit here around 2 o'clock this afternoon. But I
So
couldn't tell
far, I don't
exactly
see no
because
damage.
well, that's a good thing. No damage. You don't want damage on from hail.
Yeah.
How do you get that covered by the insurance? Let's see. It's not collision. It's not fire. It's not theft.
It would be comprehensive because it's an act of God.
Not everybody has that. You would think that flood and hurricane tornado insurance would be in your insurance, and fire, and it's all extra, 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 extra.
Yeah.
Just like
It,
your eyeglasses and your dental is extra, extra with your health insurance.
What's the
You're
matter,
paying
D?
all this
You got
money.
rid of your bottle, now you
kind of
smell?
kind of without my glasses, I can't drive.
D give her a clone away, so guys, watch out. You might smell.
Waco, Texas got pounded with grapefruit-sized hail. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's some big hail.
Dee said, "That's
I
crap,
know.
storm."
That
Hi, Kevin.
windshield on that chase car, it had like five different spots on it.
Kevin is hiking with Jackie Boy.
Yes. Jackie Boy's his dog.
I used to mix him and Backroads Freedom.
Justin.
I used to mix them too. I
Hi,
don't know.
Mark. What are you doing up? You were up late last night on Gary's live.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, he
I watched
was.
the remake this morning. The replay, the remake.
Yeah, Mark was hiding in the background.
Yeah, he was up on the screen. He showed himself,
Yeah.
and then he went back behind his avatar, his sticker, whatever you want to call it. Mark must have heard my voice in his sleep and come in. He's my stalker.
Yeah.
I got 4 hours.
Oh, I slept, but I woke up 5 times in the middle of the night. But I slept, and then I woke up this morning. I couldn't even lift up my left arm. I'm having a hard time with it right now, trying to scan things to the computer. All this arthritis is killing me. It's the weather too, for sure, which is not helping. I can't wait till tonight. I think I'm gonna. Do we have lemon at home? Yeah. Okay, I'm having some tequila and a beer on my live. Sorry, folks. So if you're not over 21, don't come to my live.
Des, you ought to move out there in the desert with Mark's girlfriend, in the hot desert. That maybe help your arthritis. Then Mark would have you both in the same spot that way.
Oh, God. I don't think he'd want that.
Yeah, when we lived out in Utah, we had to drink a lot of water.
Riverbat, you have a beautiful day. Stay safe and dry. The weather's in your area.
Be safe.
Ernest, catch a big one. He's been catching the heck out of big old catfish.
Awesome.
If you guys ain't following Ernest on Facebook, he does videos too, but he really puts a lot of stuff out on Facebook. I follow him more on Facebook than I do on the YouTube. He catches some 20 and 30-pound catfish all the time.
Nice. Randy, don't ruin my life, Mark said. See, I told you.
Just trying to help you out.
I'm working on my sister's second pot holder.
Nice. What time is that? Oh, she should be going in 15 minutes.
She would need, if she's taking something out of the oven, she'd need 2 of them, right?
Yep. Okay, that's done. Everybody scanned. I gotta wait for that pharmacy to open and find out where that Rogan is, what's going on with it. All right. Good, I did some catch up. There's only one thing left to do.
I'm hearing music.
If you hear music, it's over in the living room on Sound 9. It's jazz. And it's very far. I can't even hear it.
I don't hear it.
Does that tell you that how good my hearing is?
Yeah. Okay.
Or you got a very good earphone. Or you don't
I'm
even
on
wear
my
earphones.
computer.
Nope.
Yeah.
Dee says I can barely hear it.
Yeah.
And I got the other earplug put. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can put the other earplug. Earplug, yeah, somewhere else. See if you cannot hear it.
Chicken enchiladas. I love enchiladas. I'm in Texas. I might have enchiladas today.
Oh gosh, what are we having for dinner? Maybe I can get the kids to make omelets today for dinner. Ham and cheese.
Oh, Daniel says he heard it too. I guess my speaker ain't very good.
Daniel, can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, I know why. Because my mic is right here out in the. My mic is like right here.
Oh, okay.
It's not that loud,
He
so it ain't
only.
hurting us, and I don't think, Des.
Okay.
It's going to be today, D. Jesse's got a doctor's appointment at 9:45, and I'm 3 hours away, so I should be down around lunchtime, and we're supposed to hook up then. And meet Jesse and Lisa. Lazy days ahead. Everybody don't know who they are. Jesse is
One
like
of
the
the greatest
godfather of
folks ever.
modern.
Yes, he is. Layla, keep your stupid pens out of my drawer. I'm yelling at my cousins
Why do
that's
you
not
keep your
here.
depends in your drawer?
Not my depends, my pens. Her
Oh,
pens.
oh.
Sounds like
I guess
merry-go-round
it's
music.
better to be
It's
safe.
jazz. I mean, I could put in, like sometimes not here, I'll put in classic rock. But I put in, we have elevator music going right now.
Oh.
Excuse me. Yeah, my cousin was up at Savannah, Georgia, Charleston for like a week, a little under a week. And we've been asked. Go ahead.
Uh,
No, my cousin's a midwife, and I volunteer for her 3 days a week. Randy will be back. I volunteer for 3 days a week, and I answer phones, make appointments, scan medical records, do birth certificates, that kind of stuff. She delivers babies here at the cottage or at home, at their house. Not her house, but the family's house. Randy, you're buffering, hun.
Yeah, he is.
No, I do not deliver babies. Oh gosh, no. No, that's not my cup of tea. I'm the meter greeter. I try to make everybody feel welcome. We try to treat everybody like you're part of the family. So if you ever look up Birth Cottage, I think it's Birth. Hold on, let me look it up. Facebook. You're breaking up, Randy. Hold on, hold on. You're nothing but breaking up right now, honey. Yeah, if you look up the Birth Cottage on Facebook,
now I'm back.
it's got my cousin. There you go. It's got my cousin and my aunt in the profile picture. And if you look in the pictures, you can see like the cottage all decorated for Christmas. We have stockings hung all around the place. The link to come up, sorry, the link to come up, Mark.
Oh, all right.
That is awesome. It's a bunch of the fathers that come because they come to all the appointments with the mom, or a good chunk of them do, not all, but a good chunk of them do. They get to ask questions and all that kind of stuff, and then they ask, "Do you want to deliver?" Like the midwife will ask, "Do you want to deliver the baby?" But they'll be there to guide them, and then they wait for they don't disconnect the placenta or anything from the baby when the baby's born, and they wait till the placenta is done pulsating, so that the baby gets all its nutrients, and then they clamp and take off the placenta, and then they draw blood and send the blood to the lab to find out what the baby's blood type is and all that kind of stuff. One day, a bunch of years ago, we had a mom that came in. I'll never forget this. Well, there's two birth stories that I'll never forget. The first one I won't talk about. It was a good one, but the second one, the mom came in. She's already had two boys, and she walked up the stairs, walked down the hall. We had her bed stripped because we ran, and she delivered the baby like a few seconds later. That's how fast she had her baby. And so I came over here back to the office, excuse me, and my cousin yells for me, Desiree, get some gloves on. I'm like, oh no, what do I got to do? So she goes, I need you to get stuff out of the drawers for me. I'm like, okay, fine. She's holding the baby and the placenta, and she goes, okay, I need you to go into that drawer and pull this out for me, that drawer and pull this out for me. Can you put this on? Can you put the chuck pad on the bed so I can put the baby and the placenta side by side? Because what they do is, while the baby's still attached to the placenta, they take the umbilical cord and they make a little heart. And then she takes a picture of the baby still attached to the umbilical cord and the heart. It's so cool.
Rebecca, look at chat.
And Scott said, "Turkey butt. I'm being back. I'm being back to bed."
All
I
right,
think he's saying
Scott.
back
Thanks
to
for
bed.
coming in.
Okay.
Rest well, Scott.
Okay, Beverly, I will be watching for that envelope.
Yeah, that sticker is so pretty. I don't know who designed it, but they did a really good job.
I'm excited.
Well, good morning.
Morning, Mark.
Mark,
Randy, if I needed any help, I'd push myself off the cliff, honestly.
I
Mark,
take you
you
to
too, Mark.
training.
I'm probably going to be shipping your package tomorrow because the post office slacked on getting the stickers to me
What do
today.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay. Kira and Mark are going to love those hats.
They are.
I think this is the first time I've seen Mark with his hair down. It's always in a ponytail.
It's pretty
Oh, look
hot.
at I pulled mine down.
Yeah, but that's different. I always know yours is up and down. This is the first time I've seen his down without his hat on. That's two things.
Yeah, it's usually just pulled back in a ponytail. That's it.
You delivered baby, Scott? That's cool. Yeah, Mark, I get it.
I
This
made
is the
I made
this is
babies.
the second time you see me with my hair up. I was had it up yesterday and today.
Let me tell you a little bit of a story that I almost delivered a baby. There was a lady that was cleaning an apartment that I used to work for this person.
Hey.
And something, I don't know why, but something told me to go out there to measure for the blinds that I needed to hang up the next day. And I'm glad I did because she was out there all by herself. Literally got her in my van and drove to the hospital really fast. And she had, of course, crowned in her.
Hi, Shannon. Hi, Purple.
Hi, Shannon.
They had to
Hi,
come
Purple.
down. The doctors had to come down to emergency room.
Morning, y'all.
Yeah, that was close. I'll tell you.
Oh, guess what? The cat is here, so this mouse has got to be quiet now.
Okay.
Oh,
Shannon, did you get that out of your ear?
Unfortunately.
good morning, Shannon.
I'm going to pop down to the basement pop out. So you guys have to read
Okay.
his chat from now on.
Okay.
I see you at lunch possibly.
Okay.
Why you buying?
Hi,
Yep.
Purple.
I
Buying
can only
today.
listen. Yeah.
I don't know
No,
Purple
you
Wick's
didn't get it
first
out, huh?
name. Does anybody know what Purple Wick's first name is?
No, I haven't. I haven't learned Purple's name yet.
Okay.
Maybe we will learn together today.
Maybe we will.
Yeah, I slept, I don't know, 4 hours.
Yeah, she got something in her ear, D, and she's been trying to irrigate it out, but I'm not the one in her ear, and I wasn't there and poked it in her, so she can't blame it on me.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good, Shannon.
Oh, you can't spell Mark, huh, Shannon?
That's all right.
He's probably been called worse.
Oh yeah. I got three brothers.
All
and
right, Daniel.
I got three brothers and a sister and a couple of angry ex. Definitely been called worse.
Yeah, Daniel, have a great day.
Yeah, I was going to tell Des. I said I was up there all quiet last night, really, just so Belt Loop could kind of speak what he wanted to speak and get it off his back, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I woke up just when he was going live. I figured I'd better come in for a little while.
right. Yeah, I just wanted to. I told him afterwards. I said I was just up here to show you support, man. Let you know that I was with you on this, and I think that's what everybody is pretty much doing, you know.
Well, there were 70 people there, so, and I never seen no bad comments.
Oh, he had like 200 and so. I think right around 200 views or more. 200, yeah, one. It's like 180 or something views when he checked it after the show.
Hmm.
Mark, I bet I looked as shocked when I popped into that room as you all did that I popped in there.
He had
Yeah.
told
Hi, John.
he had told us in private chat, and I just kept my mouth shut, you know.
Yeah, good morning, John. Oh, there's another Sean, Native Wildman. Ain't seen you in a while. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Native Wildman. His name's Sean.
Yep. He's not too far from me. He lives over in Kansas.
Oh,
Straight across I-70.
when I used to go to where my sister lived in Ottawa, she doesn't live there now. I would take 470 and go that way, and then get on 435. I wouldn't go up into Independence.
Oh.
And then, of course, take 35 south.
Oh, Sean's at work. All right, it's all right, Sean. There's others in here talk more for the rest of us.
Right.
AR Vlogs is in here.
Hi, AR.
Silo.
Oh, Dancinio's in here too. Hi, my brother.
Dancinio.
Hey, Dancinio, the DJ. I'll talk to you tonight about the DJ cartoon characters or whatever DJ's
Cartoon
channel.
Universe.
Okay, yeah. He needs about 20 more bananas there. The DJ one. Oh, D's up to 502.
Thanks, Purple Wings. But yeah, DJ's he's only like 20 away or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was over 1,000, but he dropped back down to like 980 now.
Yeah, he needs a good 100, 150 to make it stick.
Yeah.
And he deserves it more than anybody on YouTube, if you ask me.
Yep. I agree with you.
He's been on there for, I think he said 11 years.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not modded, so I can't drop it as thing in the link in the chat.
And I don't know how. I haven't been taught how to drop links.
I can do it.
973. Homestead in the Woods. D says I was over 500, then went to 343, then back over 500 something. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I mean, I haven't even checked mine this morning.
From what I'm understanding, they take them away in the morning and then put them back at night. So I've started to not look at mine until Sunday evening to see what
Yeah,
the count is. I just wait till Sunday.
I lost a few of them last night. It's like some people, they connect with you and then they just disconnect with you. Or YouTube takes them away, whichever. You never know. Urban Network Trucking Podcast is going to be going live today.
Urban is okay.
You know who he is? Urban Network Trucking?
I've heard of it. All right,
Yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah, I hooked up with him.
Oh, she's out of. I guess she's going to have to go get feed for the.
No, she's gonna go feed.
Oh,
She goes on Friday, every other Friday, and gets her feed, but she's going out to do her chores.
Well, he should be live now, but he's not.
If you can figure out his link, you can drop it if you want. If anybody wants to go check him out.
I know that Rambling with the Bruns comes on at 11:30 today.
Scott does. All right.
Scott does, yes. The
If
thing
I'm
I was
still-
thinking is that he's usually in there with
Jesse.
Jesse's usually in there with
Yeah.
him.
And I'm going to be about the same time I'm going to be with Jesse. Maybe we can all three be together today.
This is for my sister, my oldest sister.
You're not crocheting thorns in it, are you? Hold it. Guys, there's somebody.
Why would I do that to my big sister?
I don't know. I didn't know if you liked her or not. Hey, Rebecca.
Yes.
Ken just went live.
Oh, Ken did?
Yeah, I just got a notification. I know you like him too, so
I
anybody
do.
lone cowboy Ken, he's had a motorcycle wreck. If anybody wants I'll see if I can find the link, and I'll drop his link here, guys. Go over and talk to Ken this morning.
We got two in here on the live chat, so let me change this to live chat.
Let me let
I
it
know
play.
I know what I could do.
I gotta get my headphones.
I could put it on my phone.
Baker, good morning. Excuse
Bring
me.
the volume down.
Here. I'm
There
gonna
we
put you
go.
over here on my co-partner here. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's funny.
Ryan Kelly, good to see you. Oh, I'm doing okay. There we go. I'm
Now I'm
trying
going to try to multitask
to stretch. Now,
because he's got me as a mod too.
it's kind of a chore, so
Tell
Can
him
you
I'm
hear-
telling everybody come over there.
get a different hat on.
Can you hear that, Randy?
Yep,
Are
I can
we
hear
gonna-
fine right there.
I figure I might as well let it play and we'll listen in a little bit too.
Yeah.
I am now watching you and another channel.
Let me put this other hat on real quick. This is an old hat that I've had for a long time.
Did you see what I just put in his chat? I'm watching you
I
on another
can't.
channel.
Hat. I'm gonna turn it around.
Oh my gosh.
Rebecca, tell him that we are playing his on my channel also.
I sure will.
We're listening to him on mine.
Yeah, I'm doing that right
We
now.
are listening
Okay.
to you on Missouri Outlaw Randy.
I've got a couple of pictures
Ken.
I want to share with you all this morning. but I'll give it a few minutes, see if they can get some
We're
other.
Ken from Lonesome Cowboy or Lone Cowboy. He was in a motorcycle wreck.
We
He's
are
who you hear in the
listening to you.
background. So we're
on-
listening to him. He went live. So
You're Outlaw
you know,
Randy.
guys know I try to share everybody out, but he went live. So if you guys want to connect with him, I dropped his link there.
Hey, Little Ridge Farm, how you doing? You're from Randy's Live, and we are listening. Thank you very much.
We are listening.
I didn't say that was from Randy's Live.
Okay, Missouri Outlaw. Okay, you're in that one too. Okay, cool. You don't want the claw like me.
His bruise on his eyes looking better. It's still a little bit there, but
Hold down on this.
Hello, Rebecca. I mean, not Rebecca. Raquel.
Raquel.
Got my R's backwards.
When my mom named the last three of us children, it was R. And
Cool.
why would you do that to us?
Miss Linda's in here, y'all. She, I know that if I had her sitting over here in the guest chair instead of Freddie, I'd probably have, a couple thousand in here watching. Oh, but I don't even know what time I actually slept in bed last night, and I slept pretty good.
Thank you, Purple.
Woke up this morning and moved my arm over there where she was
Thank you,
supposed to be.
Purple, for subscribing
Homestead
to
in the woods.
Shannon's channel.
How are you doing? Thank you.
This is-
Yeah, last night I was just up there to give support to the belt loop and everything, and if anything came up and about when that stuff all started and everything, then I was there to talk what I needed to talk about.
My camera straightened around, and showed me
But
how
I
to
just
That's
do
why
it.
I went on. Because we've all been on when it happened. So
I kind of do, and I don't.
and
When I
to-
do this stuff, I'm
my
gonna-
bad is I fell asleep and wasn't there for him.
before I go on a live, and then help me refresh my memory.
I'm sure he
you
understands.
can watch the replay today.
Yes, I can.
With like
That's
live,
one thing about this. You can always watch it other times.
That's really neat stuff with this system. One thing I do want to do.
I got a big surprise yesterday from the pantry, from the
Let me,
food
share this to a couple
truck.
of co-drivers,
chocolates
and
of the world.
there.
Oh,
Different kinds of chocolates.
Now, when I came on, the first thing I heard
So I
was
wanted to share a couple of photos.
Des talking
Now, if you're
about
squeamish about
hail the size of
X-rays,
grapefruits.
just kind of
yep.
look away for
Where
Down
was
here,
that?
right here in the area where I'm at now, they was over at Waco. They was the size of grapefruits last early because Joy called me and told me it was hitting Dallas really hard.
I guess you have.
And I watched, if you look, some storm chasers. I canite remember the name, but there's a storm chaser in the area. It just shattered his windshield all over, like 5 different times.
Titanium plate with screws that they put
Oh,
in,
that's crazy.
and
Yeah, it was a really bad storm. They was chasing a tornado. I don't know if it ever hit ground or not.
I says I've got some long screws at the house I could have used.
Yep, cows didn't have a
Yeah.
chance last night there. They didn't have no shelter.
Impact.
That was some big old hail.
DeWalt. That's what it is. It's a DeWalt Impact.
D says, I saw a video on the news of a
Oh,
burning in the
Did he
hailstorm. I wanted to
Did
cry.
he just pop off?
Together, you think about it, 100 years ago, 50, 100
Looks
years
like Randy lost signal again.
they just,
Yeah, I might have to
just
read
wrapped
that
it up
again
and
to him.
went on their business. So, it's like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I end up,
screws in
because
there.
I'm on a desktop computer, I'm able to pop out the YouTube
Sorry,
chat
guys.
beside StreamYard. There, you're
Yep.
back.
Trying to,
Yeah. I wouldn't know why it went out down through here in the
this
flat
is how
ground.
I told showed me how to do it.
Well,
He's like,
sometimes you
"Settle
run
down
into a
on
little
this,"
glitch
and
like that because
then-
a mile and a half down the road, I go past KOA
really
campground and I got like a
I think if I remember right, Linda was
third of a
in there.
mile stretch or something, and I just lose
Like,
signal right
grab
there.
my Fingers and
Oh.
stretch them straight.
And it's
My
all flat.
Gosh, it felt so good.
Yeah, this is flat right here.
Uh,
No,
I feel
and you know, there's some
deeper,
trees
you know?
way away, but yeah, it's
So-
like middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and I got more trees around me up here than I do down there.
Sorry to hear about your accident. I've been off social media for a while. And changed
Yeah,
All right,
Dee says-
Decenio, I'll see you tonight.
Ryan Kelly.
Decenio?
Yep,
The
Decenio,
Decenio.
see ya.
That's
You have a good one, brother.
that's what's going on.
I'm sure I'll see
We'll
you
be
later.
there. Yep, we'll be there later.
I've been keeping in touch with my drive.
Yeah,
my
Dee says I
co-drivers
saw a
that are
video
trying
on
to
the
make
news
out
of a
going
cow
to the
running in the
airport now.
hailstorm. I wanted to
Yeah,
cry
they'll
for
just
that
have
poor
to scan
cow.
it, I guess. I don't know if I got to carry a card or whatever, showing them what I got.
I'm sure a cow is running for its life trying to get shelter.
Yep.
I don't know how long I'll be on, but I figured I'd just jump on.
That's
here.
what we got for our animals. Every one of our animals can get in somewhere out of the weather.
Maybe
Goats really don't like getting wet.
No, they don't. If they think it's going to rain, they're inside really bad, quick.
Let's see here. Let me try something here real quick, y'all. Grandpa's probably going to be like, "No, don't do that." Well, I can't. It won't load up unless I have too much stuff opened up. All right, y'all. Anyway.
He always puts that Google number up for us to call in. And
Yep.
Scrub
Yeah,
down.
I might copy that sometime. The only thing is I have to play on my other phone
Guess
and turn my other headset on, but
have to tell TSA.
it's a good idea so people can come in just typing if they want to say something.
I wonder if you have to
But
carry a
I
card.
don't know how. I don't know how he does it to get their voices across, though.
Yeah, I think that's all set up on Google. I think that might be a Google number, not his cell.
Yeah, you probably have to have a laptop to do that.
yeah, it is a Google number, and
I've been
I don't know if it's on a laptop or on a
I
desktop.
took all kinds of time and here late.
Yeah, I probably can't do it on my phone.
online and did some.
Yeah, I'm hooked up with him on
designs
Facebook, so I just message him on there most of
where
the time.
I had these shirts designed, and
He only lives about 40 miles from us.
they're pretty neat looking, but my gosh, they're expensive. I might have to see if I can actually.
Well, it looks like there's no rain today, so I get to go outside and do something.
I'm going to call.
Well, that's good.
Maybe and talk to them about.
Mark,
Yeah,
yeah, you're paintbrushes. Purple Winks. I actually have a few things in my Amazon store. The link and everything should be on my about section of the things that she wants.
And
back in her, stuff for painting canvases and
You know
stuff.
that gives me an idea because I've seen some paintbrushes at the
order through them,
Salvation Army
and then they print
that's still look in pretty good shape.
and I think
Yeah, it just depends on what they are. There's so many different types of paintbrushes for different types of painting, and if you don't know what they are, they don't do no good. You know what I mean?
They don't do no good. Okay.
And she does a lot of her painting on canvas more than anything else. That's what she likes to do.
I think
Oh, okay. So she
Yeah,
doesn't
you got-
do a lot of watercolors.
You got
and things like
oils
that.
and you got oils and water.
Yes.
You got like different paints and different brushes won't stick to it,
Yeah, so
or,
I
they
added,
just pulls the hairs out.
so I added a couple things to the Amazon wish list, and I started. I separated them from some of the
Glad I
stuff.
didn't read that whole thing out loud.
So there's a few things on my Amazon wish list for her as well, besides just what I needed.
I'm on my third cup of coffee. I have not taken a pain.
And I mean, I got a pretty big Amazon wish list, but I just put out the stuff that I need for what I'm doing.
My blood pressure medicine.
I wasn't worried about the other
10
stuff really.
milligrams, Because
But then I figured I better add a few things in there, what Kira needs, and somebody wants to help her as well, you know.
Surgery. I hope y'all can hear me okay because I really didn't adjust the microphone that much. So
Yeah, I hear you clear down in Texas, Ken.
Check. Yep, it shows you guys are hearing me. All right. So, Fred's just over here chilling out. I don't know if you could see the poster behind him.
Okay. Yeah. Did you see, Mark, what
It is
Purple
by
Witch
Adam
put?
–
Sandoval.
the things that I'm sending her are brand new.
Autographed
They're just
poster.
taking up space.
Those little pictures are from his first.
Yeah, I mean, you can send them to her. That's
And I've been
fine.
Keeping up with them on YouTube and
If they're in the
Instagram
package and they say what they're used for, then she'll be able to
his
use them for those
stops
certain
and
things.
whatnot.
If not, she could just use them for whatever.
There's little Scooter right there. He's in every picture. That one, the one in the center where he's in the backpack. That's
Yeah, she
that
might be
that's-
something one of her friends could use
So-
too.
Yeah, I mean, she does some painting on paper and stuff like that, and that's what I tell her to do all the time.
You know,
Start
this
out on
weather's
the paper
warming
and then
up,
go
and
over to the
I'm,
canvas. So I'm not sure what she uses for brushes and stuff on that or anything, but
Mark says we're antiviral.
She'll figure it
so
out,
we
I
haven't
guess.
done Bonfire. You might check out
she knows
Bonfire.
more about all that painting
Yeah,
stuff than I
that's
do.
what I'm thinking about doing. I tried to. Their website was jacked up yesterday or something because I did a design on there and it said saving your design and the wheel
Purple,
was-
what is your name? If you don't mind saying your name out here on here.
and go from there. But I really like the design that I did on Custom Ink. The shirts on Custom Ink are expensive. If anybody's interested in a shirt, whatever. And
Yeah. Whenever anybody puts anything into my PayPal, I get a Google message.
my videos.
You know, from Gmail.
That's what I'm trying to do on the back of them. So
I was like, wow.
you're Ryan Kelly. To
What did you do wrong, Des?
my head, you should get a card. Oh my gosh, Ryan, you have 2 plates?
Des got fired.
Wow.
News alert.
Sorry. Mark's
They're kicking her ass out.
Oh wow. Yes, please. Wow. But man, Ryan, I'm sorry, dude. That's when this all happened right here in front of the house, I'm lucky that I didn't. It was just what it was.
No, she didn't get fired.
Oh,
She's
dang.
probably just driving them nuts. They're probably just pushing them off a
Really
cliff
used to
too.
work with that.
Yep.
He was coming up a traffic way. It was a 4-lane divided traffic way, and 80-year-old man pulled out in front of him in a minivan, and he ended up on the ground. And I can't remember if he had his helmet on or not, but
Purple Wings hasn't mentioned their name yet. Their first name anyway.
he was in the hospital,
Yeah.
passed away, so
Which
Some
is
people
fine.
some people don't like, sharing their names, and it's fine.
Yep.
and he was right with God. So
A lot of people use aliases on here. My dad's CB handle was alias.
on the road,
That's one thing they said is to
whatnot.
guard your privacy. You know.
Yep. Yeah, you got to start at home, protecting your privacy. You got to start it.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, Purple Wing says I'm a bit private.
That's
And
good.
That's understandable.
That's
Trust
okay.
me.
That's okay. You know.
I have
Yep.
somebody that's on me all the time
Oh.
about protecting my privacy and different things like that. And I'm hoping here shortly I'll find out, hopefully today, about having her up on my panel. And we're going to talk about YouTubers and everybody protecting
I
their
don't
privacy.
know how to
and
pronounce.
security. Well, not really their
I don't know.
privacy, more the security of their channel and stuff like that. Because the one channel there had their channel stolen from them, and they finally was able to get it back. But there's ways to everybody can protect all their information if they need to.
Beth, I don't know how to pronounce the last name.
We
Beth
we call her Beth B.
Beth V.
Yep. Because I can't pronounce it either.
Beth V, good to see you.
Mhm.
Good to see you, Beth V.
I couldn't imagine. I have a
Oh.
neighbor across the road that She has been
Mark
fighting
D's asking you something.
college. And
Who lost their channel
this gal works harder
or
than
got hacked?
sometimes.
Well, it was Country Road Cure.
Yep,
Little
that's
to
it.
nothing, you know.
It was
and,
if I'm thinking the same one that he's thinking, it's Country Road
racist
Cure.
cattle and,
He had clicked on a link
had
through
the fact
his
that Bowen
Gmail.
Services
He didn't even know that Gmail had
has 3 farms, right? Well,
other
4
things
farms,
that they never talked about.
so.
You see my nice little jar? This is a really strange one. Do you see the little bumps here?
Yeah.
I don't know how long
It
ago.
had fruit in it.
I'm hoping,
Oh,
And
and you've had 2 strokes.
I'm thinking about, because you can grab onto this really nicely with these little bumps on each side.
that
I'm
gives
thinking
you some
about putting
grip.
honey. I'm thinking about putting honey in here.
Shout.
You know, I've got
The jar's
another
not.
one.
The jar's not big enough to put me in.
It's truck drivers called in.
I meant bee honey.
Okay.
Well,
Bee honey.
she never took the port out of her chest.
I thought that was a really cute
whatnot.
little jar. And I've got some
Still,
honey that is in plastic, and it has gone hard. And I'm trying to figure out,
from what I understand,
because you can't put that in boiling water. I guess just get the water hot as I can
Mhm.
to get it out of that
you knock her down and she's
Plastic.
right back up.
honey bear. Would be good enough, right?
D, yeah, she would like that.
What else is going on? Harley Davidson picked up my motorcycle yesterday. And,
But yeah, I have somebody that's
because
involved in
they stop out
cybersecurity
on the
to
road.
hopefully be able to come up on a live with
ramp
me and
down.
actually put some
Yeah.
information out there that everybody could use to protect their
Guy
channels.
came up. It was a different guy, and he came
Yeah.
up with the bike. He opened the doors, got
And
the
I
bike
think
out,
it's
rode the bike up
good
to the
information to
trailer.
put out there
But it
after
was
what
funny 'cause
happened,
the neighbors have
Ant,
fat
you know?
calves over here, or feeder calves, I should say. They're probably a good 600-800 pounds. You know, they feed them out for 45.
All right,
days
thanks,
before
D,
they take them to
appreciate it.
market.
And she will too.
Linda says, "Look at all the calves," and they were all standing up by the fence, checking out his truck and trailer until he. I think they stood there until he.
D wants to know when it's going to happen, Mark.
So,
I'm not sure yet. I've been trying to get her for a couple months to come on to talk about it.
I was
And
also
then,
looking last night
you
at
know,
my
after
analytics,
Country
and,
Road Cure got, you know, their channel hacked and everything like that,
I'm up over 32,
I brought it up to her and she's like, well, maybe I need to. I was like, yeah, I'm telling you. You know, people need to learn to protect themselves, especially on the YouTube stuff. You know, if everybody's channels are getting taken away and stuff like that from people, you got to be able to protect everything you can.
Good morning, Space Miner.
You know, I
Thanks,
mean,
Space Miner.
you can protect your stuff like you do, you know, like we do in our normal lives. We try to protect our privacy as much as possible, but you can't protect it 100%. You'll never ever be able to protect anything at 100%, but there's ways of protecting your information if you need to. That's going to make it, excuse me, that's going to make it harder.
Even that big company that offers a with LifeLock or something, they can't protect you 100%.
If this Friday is the 30th,
You broke up, Randy, and roboted a little bit right there.
Oh, that one company that always advertises about if you join them deals, they can't protect you 100%.
Yeah.
You know, they'll go to court for you and do different things, but they still have people get hacked.
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I mean, even, you know, a lot of them big companies even get hacked, and they have cyber security experts on their stuff. It just happens.
Yeah.
Maybe,
But if you can make it harder for people to hack your stuff, the better off you are.
9-acre family
Before
farm.
I ever open an email, I always put the cursor over it to see if it's legit. And there's times that I don't feel safe and I delete it. You know?
Titanium plate and screws. I know you could have set this up a little better. So there we go. That's what we got in my wrist. So
We can call Ken the Tin Man now.
One thing we want to do here is share this
Well,
Space.
you could call me the
a little bit.
tin lady.
See if I can. I'm
Space
sorry, y'all.
Miner says hackers would probably feel bad for me and fix my profile.
There.
Me
Can
too.
you guys see that? Can you guys see that scar?
That is my post office box for the channel,
No,
and
maybe a very little.
just did that.
On this driveway in
Yeah, boy,
2013,
Steve says
I went out to get my
"Put that on a
phone,
joist on my desk."
and black ice. We have
And
asphalt,
I told
on
the
the
doc,
driveway.
I said, well, I have screws.
and I was walking between the vehicles, and I had pulled my hands in because I knew I was falling,
Yeah.
but it still popped out, and I broke the radius of my wrist.
I haven't taken anything.
And I'm like, man, this thing really hurts.
I'm gonna try not to till
And
maybe this afternoon.
I couldn't get up to my front door, where I had a Impala,
Water, y'all.
2001
Sorry.
Impala, and I opened the back door and
We're gonna
put
go.
my foot
I think we're gonna go
against
to Harley
the
this afternoon.
tire of the van,
It's
and was
actually
able to,
fight night.
with my elbows, pull
They-
myself up into that
they're
vehicle,
about
and then grabbed my wrist and
4 o'clock. We
went back to
talked
the house.
to the guy in
And I could definitely tell it was broke.
and get that
Ace wrapped it, put some kind of support
plate
here,
number and everything.
and went to sleep.
I told the guy that picked up the bike, I says,
My mom was like, "Oh my!"
I'm
And
not
I
trying to
wanted to wait until it got a little
I know how they are.
lighter.
They're on me like
And
crazy, trying to get
Took
me
my
to
brother with me. It was ice, really bad icy, and I had
call it
at
mending.
an angle
Okay, it's a mending
had
plate.
broke the radius, and I didn't have insurance, and I was going to do nothing.
strong
I
ties.
was just gonna,
Linda knows
place
a
it,
lot.
and put the
She's
support
a very
on it and let it go. And my mom says you
as I
can't do
told
that.
y'all before in the past.
I probably wouldn't even been able to use this wrist if I'd done that. So because I had no money coming in,
I would be laying out
I
there.
didn't have to pay for it.
She wouldn't have been here.
But yeah, it was. They had X-rayed it, and it was out 3 millimeters. The bone was away from the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, broken
So
bones, spring
titanium
bones, all that.
plates in
Aren't
there.
none of them feel good. It don't matter.
Morning,
Yeah.
Tabitha.
Good morning,
Hi,
Tabitha.
Cole. There's Cole.
I
The
figured
troublemaker.
for a while,
Troublemaker Cole. Don't you start nothing over here today, Cole.
maybe,
Yeah, morning, y'all.
Tabitha is my niece.
Is your niece?
She's
Wow.
she's deaf. She can't hear.
and I think
So
set
Oh
up.
wow. Can she read lips?
yep,
All right.
yes she can.
Just
That's
I
good.
She went to
learned-
school. She went to school down there by Jeff City.
Oh, yeah, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
I have been.
But yes, because I have a sister that has
Another channel called.
had no cleft palate. She kind of had a slurred
And
speech.
Uh huh.
I learned
I really haven't.
without anybody's help, learned to read lips.
with her.
It is very hard when someone has facial hair.
It's
much
really
harder.
going to open up a lot of stuff in my head. So, think of water as really, really,
So,
really big coffee.
Yes, I learned how to do that, and that's why I'm able to understand
I've watched
DJ and other people that have
teenage
Yeah.
and
She can hear a little bit,
a little bit.
but she reads lips most of the time. Tabitha, is your ankle? She's got a bad ankle. She messed her ankle up. Or
I
is
couldn't.
Wow.
it feeling better?
I really couldn't.
I hope you're feeling better, Tabitha.
Even 1923 was good. So, but I've got to check my emails for. No, I think she said she was going to call me today. Afternoon. So
Yeah.
I've got to call.
Well, it's 9:30. You better get out there and start doing something.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up now.
So,
The sun's starting to shine a lot more. I just gotta. I'm watching the weather to make it have it a little bit warmer when I go out.
Yeah.
And we're just about there.
Check it out. Yeah. Yes, it was made.
I like it around 45 or so. Then it's not so bad.
Yeah.
So if I heat the honey up to put it in here and I heat this jar up, it should reseal, right?
Yeah, it should.
It should.
Right? Are you talking about Simply Jan that was on there with her the other day? About her stuff that went on with her.
Huh.
That was
Space Miner says, so I might have messed up
Oh.
on my silver project.
No, I've been watching that. I want to see how that works. I hope not. He's out in New Mexico, and he actually is a truck driver too, but he's been messing around trying to
Doc said
make
that
silver.
this wrist has
Oh, instead of,
a break.
yep, you gotta use distilled water on all kinds of stuff.
Explain it to you more. So she's been on my case about
Oh, you need to use distilled water instead of tap water. Wow.
Yeah, it's all the minerals in regular water. It's going to affect with the chemicals in your other stuff.
not supposed to lift and
Correct.
you know. And, hey, Deborah. Okay, have a great
About
day.
another 5 degrees, and I'll be able to get ready to go outside.
But I've had a bad.
Is rain going to stay out of the area for a while, Mark?
Until tomorrow.
And I think he's
Oh, okay.
And then it's supposed to rain for 5 days. So
Well, maybe they get the wood dropped off anyway.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and do what I can do today. I don't know if the wood's gonna get delivered yet or not, but that's okay. I mean, if it doesn't, at least it's still dry, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'm all right with that not showing up right now. Anyway, I got to get the where the RV's gonna sit. I want to get it framed out with 2x4s and get some crush and run put in there, so I can tamp it down. So it's a nice solid base.
Yeah,
the
solid base.
Yeah, the base I had underneath my tiny home before was just gravel, and then I did concrete for just where my blocks were going. But when I crawled under there, it was rough. So this time I'm doing it. I'm going to do it the way I wanted to do it before. So it's just going to make it a lot better. And when I put the skirting on, it's all going to be the same instead of, this one being a couple inches longer or whatever. So
and it was that Western.
We use stuff called millings. It's like looks like the dust off of rocks. That's what we use to make a base out of at home there. I use it in all where my driveways, where all my gates are. Then I put rock over top of it. That stuff's like cement after it gets hard. It's dusty when you first do it, but as soon as it gets wet a little bit, it hards up like a rock. I mean, you can't hardly dig it up afterwards.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to put crush and run right in there, and then I'm going to add some Portland cement to it, mix it up, and wet it down and tamp it like crazy. So that's how I did the inside of my building, and it's just like concrete. Just a poor man's concrete, if you ask me, but it works.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, it works.
Mark. I know you got to.
Yeah, I just want to keep it as smooth as possible and whatever under there, because it makes it a lot better if you have to crawl under there, fix water lines and everything, lay on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier to keep it cleaner.
Wanted to come on and,
And the bugs and the bugs is easier. It doesn't.
just
If it's just dirt, it seems like you get weeds and stuff grow up under there, and everything makes a mess.
I don't know if you saw these or not, but
I mean, it's an expense I really don't want to pay for, but I know this. I just want to do it right this time and make it better for when I do have to get under there.
Yep.
And everywhere my wheels are on the RV, I'm actually going to do a concrete pad so the wheels are sitting right on that.
Bob probably knew that.
That'll just make that better
Yeah,
too.
well, there you go.
Yeah, D, that's what I want to do to my place. When they do their highways, we can buy a dump load. Used to, they would give it away, but they got so many people wanting it now, they're selling it. When they grind a highway, you take the asphalt millings and put down this that I use is off of the gravel pits at the quarry, but I like to put that on top, and you can put some sealer on it, and it seals up just like an asphalt driveway then.
Yeah, the millings up here, they sell them by the
Cowboys, with your
truckloads.
Cowboys
You
on
know,
the
it
board,
just
they're roping
Yeah, they
them.
used to give them away in our area too, and
I'm
then now everybody
I'm gonna
wants them.
check.
We're
I'm
at
gonna check into that because
that-
at the end of our driveway,
I wish I could have saved that.
um,
I found it.
the asphalt has broken off, and there is a pretty good
I just
dip
remember
down
looking at that.
and stuff. Figuring out something because our road is at an angle and it just washes out.
Right.
You know, and one guy that does concrete said that I couldn't cut where my asphalt is, put my
Lila says,
they were supposed to put a culvert in when we had this asphalt driveway put in. They didn't.
No.
That was part of the deal, and I was not here
That's what it is.
when they poured that asphalt.
Sometimes I'll say to Miss
So we didn't get that culvert. We didn't get that culvert put in.
Yeah, the best way to fix it is put the culvert in.
Yep.
Yes, we'll have
Dig
to
it
cut
up,
it.
put
But
one
then
in.
the guy down the road said that I can't put that concrete at the end of my driveway with the asphalt there, and I'm like, I would think that I could.
You can go right
Yeah.
up to the you can go right up to the asphalt of the road.
Yeah, that's what he was saying
Yeah.
that I couldn't, and I'm like, yes, I can.
Yeah,
You
you can
know?
go
They
right
do it
up
all
to
the
edge of
time.
it.
You know,
Yeah, you cut a line there beside it, and you can make a easement there, and you can do it. You have when you do it, you got to make an easement. That they call an easement in case the utility people want to come through there. They don't have to cut the whole driveway up.
Yeah, usually the easement's already in place anyhow, so
Yeah.
it's already in
you
place.
still have to
It's just
check
that
with your codes.
I will sometime, Randy. I'll give you a call and get you on video on Meet and
Uh-huh.
show you this because I know there's a way that I can cut that that area out and get someone to put that culvert pipe in. And I don't want to do metal. I want to do plastic.
No, you need a double plastic,
do a
double
double-
wall, not a single wall.
Do a
Yeah.
double wall to put across
Yep.
that.
Yeah, and then
Because
it just
plastics-
depends on the water flow, depends on the size of pipe you'll have to put in there. So just check with your
Yes.
codes. Check with your county, and they'll be able to tell you.
This is a private road. The
Who
county
plows
does nothing. The county does nothing with our road because we have a white and black sign. The county wants us to pay to put the culverts in, then they'll take over in Boone County.
Here we go.
And it's a private. It's a dead end road. So if everybody did the culverts, they're not going to take over after we do doing all the things that we need to do. Yeah. It's like, no. So we're responsible in front of where we live. And a lot of there's I think 2 houses now that are not owned
excellent artist.
by somebody. They're rented out, but they're not being rented out right now. So there's
Yep.
10 modular homes on this road, and it's a private road.
There.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like you're on your own on that then.
Oh my gosh. what
Yes,
did
I am.
And them culvert pipes, I mean, they're pretty much discontinued, like the 8-inch, and so it's pretty much 10-inch and up is all you can buy, and they can run anywhere from $400 and on up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not cheap right now, and then there's a shortage of them. Everybody's having a hard time getting them.
I- right there in the
Yeah,
middle.
'cause we
I'm guessing as time goes on, the metal one will rust out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will.
You're better off with the plastic. We
But I
had
would,
pipes put in here that we put in for our ditch and our driveways and stuff like that, and we want to connect them together so it doesn't wash everything out all the time. But we did the 8-inch, and we went to go get the 8-inch. They said they can't get them no more because they're discontinuing the 8 inches. We're like, really? So now we have to go up to the 10-inch. But my brother's more worried about it than I am. I'm like, man, I ain't got the money for that. Well, we got to do something. I said, I don't know what to tell you. As long as I get up to my house, I don't care.
That's close.
yeah, exactly. So doing something because that culvert needed to be put in there. So
Yeah, and if you keep not doing anything, it'll end up washing away and tear your vehicle up.
it already has.
Yeah.
It already has done that. I have to come in a certain way so that you know, when I had my truck, it was a lot better because it was a lot higher. But I'm in a minivan now,
Yeah.
so I
Well,
have to
sounds
be.
like you need to go
I have
rent
to be
yourself
careful
an
how I come up
excavator.
in my driveway because it's
Well,
about that far down.
Sounds like you need to go rent yourself an excavator and get digging and video it.
close that out. There.
Yep.
I'm not. I'm not
You can
gonna do
watch. You can watch Shannon. She's running our skid steer, and she can show you how to run one. You can do it yourself.
Okay, let's get back to. I roped a grizzly bear yesterday. That's what.
that. You know, I know I'll have to get some kind of cutter to cut across that
going
asphalt and then dig that out,
What's that mean, right?
put that culvert in, and then
And you got plenty of yarn, so you got a string line.
But rain. Is
I've
Yeah.
got one of those ones with the cotton yarn cotton thread in it
Night
for
beat.
that have the getting that taken care of.
Maybe, just maybe.
So
get Ronald a little hammer and chisel and let him go out there, give him occupied, make a
I won't
cut it
do
off.
that. I won't do that to my brother.
On May 19th and see everybody down there.
So,
And then,
but yeah, he kept saying, "Oh, you can't do that. We need to do concrete all the way up your driveway." And I'm like, "No, I don't."
No, you don't.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
He was just wanting to make you buy a lot of concrete for no reason.
Exactly.
I appreciate it, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. That's cool.
Yeah, just try to
Yeah,
get
we're
your
gonna have
money.
to
That's
get
all.
together and do something.
Yep, that's all it was.
If I was down there next to you, I'd come do it for you.
Chit chat, whatever. Talk about anything and everything.
It's not that difficult.
Therapy.
Oh, I bet
No.
not. You know, and then you just kind of, you know, it's
Something you can do in a one-day deal from the start to finish, all in one day.
Yeah, it only take a couple hours to dig it out with the.
And then I just sit it.
fill
Then I
back
just
in.
sit at home. You know, then we just sit at home with the driveway blocked off until that
Yep.
concrete cures.
Thank you for coming in, man.
You know.
Yeah, it ain't like you run around a lot.
He's
So,
just
you know.
okay. So
How long would it take once we put that concrete
You
at
could-
the end? About
You can drive on to next day.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd like to make it down there. You know, I'd like to see everybody because
Yeah, it don't take
there's
long
a
at
lot
all.
of people that's going to be down there.
Damn it, man.
You know, if anything, we could
That is a welder, isn't it? That was on that truck.
exactly is it's close to
On that.
Whoever
flatbed.
sent-
Did
Whoever
you
sent me the
pass that
text
blue-
message, you're right.
That's what I was thinking. I was looking at that and I thought that looks like a welder.
and maybe just get a cheap
On that
hotel or
flatbed.
whatever down
It looked like
I
a
can-
generator.
on the way.
Generator type. Yeah.
And then come down there. I mean, we could leave early in the morning. We could rent a car and come down there. And, I don't
I'm gonna
think
jump
this-
off here.
Oh, okay, D. I can read D. I got to read part of it, but I couldn't read it all. But it comes across the screen
If I had
when
this-
somebody sends me a text message.
if I could work-
All right, Mark, give us some
Yeah.
updates today.
You're
take some
learning
pictures.
how to walk again.
Our county easement's right up at the front where the road is.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take a video of
Don't
what I'm
realize how
doing.
much we take for
I
granted
mean, it's
our
nothing
hands.
major, you know. It's just a matter of setting pins and
Something actually happened.
finding the right boards to
Thank
put
you
out
for
there for my
support,
forum. So
Kevin. I appreciate
Yep.
it.
if I don't have the
I'll go check
straight
out Camping
boards, then
Beach.
I'll have to freaking go get some. That's why I was kind of hoping that lumber was going to be here
Oh,
Saturday.
I don't know if you guys can see over on the right, but the highway's flooded over on the right, the service road.
I had something. Oh,
Wow.
I'm sorry about that. I bumped my fingers.
All right, hey, you guys have fun. You drive
All
safe.
right,
man.
Mark. See you
You
later.
will.
Get to it.
All right, later.
But that was pretty cool. You got a lot of firewood.
Yep. He's now out of
Yep.
there. So it's just us, Randy.
Just the two of us. I
I'm
dropped
getting
the
better-
link if
I'm getting
anybody
better
else
at
wanted to
this-
come
I'm
on.
getting better at this chat thing.
Yes, you are. Yep, you
Yeah.
are. You're getting involved a whole lot more. It takes a while when you're not
Yeah.
used to doing something, you
When
know.
you're not-
Uh,
exactly. You know, it's
Everybody ain't a pro at it at the beginning. I'm still learning every day, you know, and trying to do different ways and make things better for everybody. It's like I moved the phone over closer where I can see the StreamYard chat. But the only thing is I look down at the other one, the chat's there, the YouTube comes in faster than StreamYard, so it messes me up if I look at the other phone.
When that's weird. I clicked on this thing to do live chat and it switched back to top chat.
Oh, D, an update on the goat. Shannon said yesterday the goat is running around more, walking solid. So we think she's going to be a full recovery. She is chewing her cud now. She was pushing the other goats out of the way to get to the feed. She didn't want no alfalfa hay, but she wanted grass. So Shannon was going out pulling her some grass out of the yard and giving her grass, and she was loving that.
That's great.
I figured she might come in here and give us an update later when she comes back in.
That is so good.
Oh, you said a joke? Wait a minute.
She put GALD instead of GLAD.
Yeah, Space Miner's saying a joke. I missed it up there. Trying to find it here. Washing is the same as washing, but with extra water. Sorry, guys. I am lacking off the chat just a little bit. I'm trying to see when it moves, but somebody's getting messages.
Me. That I need to change the that alerts for YouTube on that new phone. So yeah, I've got two phone numbers and I need to probably send you, Randy, that new number.
Okay.
I'll just probably send it in a text. Go ahead and keep the other one also,
All right.
because I'm gonna keep that number also. But
I got two phones too, but I don't know what my other phone number is unless I look it up.
oh, I definitely know mine.
I don't use this phone, the other phone for I was using nothing but YouTube all the time, but the speaker's messed up in it now.
Oh wow!
It's the one nobody could hear me talking on it, so I use it to read the chat now going down the road, but the speaker's broken on it. I need to take it in and upgrade it. Oh, 140 miles to go. It's 10 o'clock, so yeah, we're going to be there about noon.
About noon.
And it really wasn't that bad going through Dallas for me, starting later than I wanted. We had a little bit of slowdown, but
Yeah. Space Miner says, I wished I would have done live when I was over the road.
yeah, I mean, I've been out here 39 years. I've never thought about doing it, but it's kind of entertaining, guys. I don't know if you guys are, some of you stay all day and they ain't doing nothing, or even when you're at work and stuff, and it just gives me something to do. And, you know, and then other people are wanting to, like, I got a lot of friends from overseas. They want to see what our country looks like. So it gives them a different view of different areas, because it's not our United States ain't the same from one side to the other. It's different everywhere.
No, it's not.
No, you can see a little bit of everything all the way across. Hi, Ronald.
I don't see my brother in here.
Oh, I thought I heard the microwave.
I'm not sure who it is.
Oh, I heard a microwave. I thought.
He kind of needs to get busy and get the trash out because today is Thursday and it's trash day.
Yep.
That's what.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you know, if you're sitting at a desk or doing job, you know, it's, you know, you got some scenery and then hearing people talking or whatever, you know, it even makes, you know, I don't listen to music much, but I like when I'm not on live right here going down the road, I'll have my other phone play if somebody's live. I always click my phone on and I can listen to them talk going down the road.
Hi,
before I start-
AKW Farms.
Hi, AKW. Yeah, before I started doing all these lives, I would go through and hope somebody was live during the day, or I'd even play videos, just listen to them talk going down the road.
Well,
You know,
the thing that makes it nice is, you know, your brain stays engaged.
yeah,
Probably these miles go by much faster for you, Randy.
a lot faster.
A lot faster that you're having someone that's talking to you. And
Me and Shannon was talking about this morning that here the last couple of weeks I've been driving a whole lot further, more miles. I feel a lot better. I haven't been sick. Like usually when it rains like this, I get a massive headache, and I don't have a headache today. Usually the weather makes my head hurt, and it ain't hurting right now. Now I said something in my start, but yeah, I've felt good the last few days here. It's just enjoyable. And I like, you know, aggravating everybody, you and Des and everybody, and it just gives me something to do. Yeah. I always thought about, I never did it. I wanted to get, you can listen to books on the radio. You ever seen that? You could trade them in at truck stops. They don't have it no more, but years ago I thought about doing that. You know, listen to a book on the radio, but certain voices just irritate me, you know, you don't want to listen to, but I never did really check into it. You could rent, and then you go to the next truck stop, you trade it in, get a different book. But they don't do it no more.
I know there's definitely one thing I'm going to do as we're driving down to Oklahoma on that Thursday. I have one of these. My nephew had got me one of those neck pillows to massage my neck.
Yeah.
You know, and figuring out different ways to move because, you know, as you're sitting there trying to, because I want to basically drive 3 hours, then stop to take a potty break, you know, walk the dogs, and then get back to going again, you know. We'll have snacks to eat, and the bad thing is because of that cage that's behind us in the U-Haul van that I'm going to be taking, I can't push my seat back as far as I need, and my knees get to cramping.
Oh.
Because I don't just have my legs straight down, I have them stretched out. You know, most people that get into my vehicle, they think I'm pretty tall. It's because of my knees. I can't keep them engaged closer because of the knee problems I have. So they're out much further than what they would be normally.
Oh, you haven't updated us today yet on whether you kindled any old flames when you seen your ex-husband yesterday.
I didn't see him.
Oh, you didn't? You got out of see? Didn't have to
Yeah,
see
I
him, huh?
was when I got to that church. There was nobody there. There was people that were inside the church, and I had no idea where you parked. You know, so and there was another lady that had been there before that showed where we park, and basically you're going down this long road that leaves the church parking lot instead of off of Broadway, you're getting off of a little side street that takes you towards Ash. And so when we come in this way, and then we turn into another parking place where the truck was. So you turn this corner, and then you come around, and I went back left instead of going right, which goes towards Broadway, which is busy. So I turned left, and I got in front of a school bus because I knew it would take it a long time to turn off of that road to go on Ash to head to my friend's house, because I pick up for myself and 2 other people.
Oh,
And I was able to move a lot faster than that big bus was. You know, I would have been sitting there for a while to wait until that road cleared. So the bus was sitting still when I turned out of there, and it started moving when I got moving. I was like, I do not want to be behind that bus. So I didn't see his truck. I didn't, but there was, depending on when he got there, he could have been way back there.
yep.
Never seen him. So, but now I know that the one that I usually go to is the 3rd Tuesday of the month, not the 4th. So let me see what's going to happen. What would be the 3rd Tuesday of May? Would be the 15th. That's before we go on our trip. So, nope. Oh, Des is getting ready to leave.
Yeah, it's been about 45 minutes.
I am getting hungry, but I want to stay here till Des gets back, so I can go.
She got to drive. She got to drive home, so go eat, and she'll be back by the time you're back.
Yeah, I gotta go. I've got to go
But
get
she
something.
got to drive
eat.
home. She probably
Yeah.
has to go by the unemployment office to find her another job.
She's a volunteer there.
I know.
But yeah, I'm just going to turn my avatar off and go get myself. I'm going to go make myself an egg sandwich to eat on my beautiful
And
sourdough bread
you
that I have.
can get Ronald up and get the trash out.
Yeah. I help him out. And I'll take the one from here in the kitchen or the living room, the small can that says garbage in, garbage out. Yeah. Get that taken care of so I can.
Oh yeah, decent. Make sure you mute your sound
Yes,
while
I
you're
will
out running around.
I will also. I don't mute the one on the computer. I mute the one that Steve gave me. Let's see if I can get it. It's this one.
No.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it is.
We, in fact, Ronald ordered a one that was a two sets that he ordered, and we gave one to Wendy at Willoway Ranch. That's why everybody's able to hear her better, is because of that mic, you know? So it made Ronald feel good, helped her set it up on her laptop and stuff. So I will definitely mute also. And
all right, we'll see you in a little while.
You think you'll be okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Space Miner, why did you delete Peaceful Dez's comments. Was that an accident? Oh, it's Dez, or I don't know what was going on, guys. I'll have to wait till Dez gets on here to tell me what happened. Yeah, there's some messages was deleted by Dez there, it says, or something was on Space Miner, was unhidden by Peaceful Dez. I don't know if she hit the wrong button or what's going on. Yeah, he didn't say nothing wrong. He's talking about supporting and would listen to streams. She must have hit the wrong button when she was going to the car. I don't know what P means. Kind of peaceful right now. Just little drizzle and traffic just a flowing. I don't know yet, Space Miner. Des is going to her car. Maybe she hit a button, but you didn't do anything wrong. But she'll be on here shortly, probably, and then explain. Yep, it is D. Yeah, I ain't sure what happened. Des will explain it here in a little bit to us. Yeah, we were having a conversation, talking, and the next thing I know, you're in timeout. I go, what for? And I can pull your messages up, but I can't reinstate you. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if you can or not, but welcome back anyway. Des was getting ready to leave and go to her car. She might have hit a button carrying the phone out to the car. I don't know. But yours was the last comment, so she probably bumped it, didn't even know she did it. There she is. I lost balance and must have actually typed stuff down. And you ain't even had your drink yet, girl. You talk about having a drink tonight. Sheesh, you're already starting. No wonder they're sending you home. Which one? There's several out here. I guess it's time for me to start my recording contract. Cause ride along with Randy. Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, maybe we won't get messed up then, Serena. That you got control of the wheel now, or the text. Your mom's trying to delete all my friends. Space Miner, I'm gonna do you a favor. There, now you're a mod. She can't do it to you again, and you can put her in timeout. That's pretty good, Purple. Sure she is, Serena. She ought to have to give us 12 Hail Marys and drink 2 Bud Lights. What's the deal with a Bud Light? I haven't figured that out yet. I keep seeing all this stuff about nobody drinking Bud Light. I don't like Bud Light anyway, but yep. Only thing I don't think mods, uh, I think Des is a managing mod. I think she still can put you in timeout, but I made you just a mod, so I ain't sure how all that mod stuff works. Look at there. He's even being nice and sharing Dez's channel out. She's never done that for him. All she's done to him is time him out. You owe him big time, Des. You're going to have to go over and watch all his playlists over and over. DJ did it to me when I first started aggravating DJ. He did it to me. He still laughs about it, putting me in timeout. Come on, people. There's no traffic out there. There's another new trailer. He might be going the same place I am. Dad's a troublemaker. Or what is it? A sheep in, or a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, underneath all that hair, there's a wolf just lurking to get out. Oh, I'll bet you didn't drop it off. Serena probably dropped it off. What is a lima? Maybe you ought to clean your car out. You wouldn't find things 45 years old. That goofy phone just keeps twisting today. Come on, get on down through there. Oh, see, you are drinking out on the road. A Colt 45 is a beer. Oh, 100 miles ago. I got confused. I see what I did now. I'm glancing at chat. I thought Dez had found the 45, not Space Miner, but the words were going together. Now I'm sitting here at Car Pass and I read. I go, see what I messed up now. Yeah, that's cool. I was all confused for a minute there. What the hell's Dez doing with a gun? Because I made Space Miner a mod now, and the blue letters is about the same spacing on my phone, and I thought it was Dez talking. I didn't look close enough. Hey, you guys also, I mean, Space Miner sharing your links out, but all you got to do is type in vet, USAF, Army, USMC, Navy, and it will share out your channels. There, see Shannon does it. Shannon, you're back. I'll drop the link if you want to come up while it's quiet. You can tell D about the goat. You don't have to stay, but you can come up, give us an update. If I can hit the button, it won't let me. There. Yeah, you do the weather also like uh Space Miner did there. We got 104 miles by GPS. I'm gonna cut this pickup off. He's in a hurry. Yeah, she's in the basement, I believe. She's outside even. God dang it, I'm hitting the button. There you are.
Yeah, I know you can't do three things at one time.
I can't. Every time I try to touch that button, it won't go.
So if I'm talking loud, I'm sorry.
You're all right.
I made a short of the baby just a little bit ago, and I posted it. And she's doing a lot better than what she was. Not 100%, but she knows where the food is, and she's eating. And she cries for feed. She wants her feed, so I'm watering, so that's why I'm outside.
Oh.
I had to put a little bit of hay out. It's kind of pretty out.
Looks like it.
Makes me not want to go inside and go to bed.
Maybe you ought to clean the chicken house.
I don't have that much energy today.
Oh. What's squeaking? You hear a squeaking noise?
Birds,
Oh.
they're singing, squeaking, making all kinds of racket.
I thought it was your joints.
There's a goat over there playing on top of his the lid for his hay feeder because I took it off. They're all quiet now. They were all screaming and hollering. Well, until I said something and that one talked.
Never fails. They hear your voice.
Well, I don't know what she's looking for. They're looking for something, I guess.
You're over by the girls' pen.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I can't flip it around, so.
No, you can't.
Or I would, but that's.
Well, you can do it. Go on your settings.
On my settings.
Yeah, and then go to camera.
Camera. I
And
don't
then
know.
go to backwards. The back, slide up and go to backwards.
Facing back.
There you go. You got it.
Uh, the one that's hollering has the brown butt. I'll see if I can get close to her without putting you in too much sun. She's over here talking. Oh, and then there's my baby. She ate all of the hay she wanted, I guess, and it's nap time. No, she's still eating. She's got hay in her mouth.
No.
That's my other baby standing next to her. Gonna walk across her.
Yeah, they don't care. You're in the
No.
way. I'm walking through.
Yeah, they don't care. No, she's just over here eating. They got a big old mouthful of hay.
Go over and see Tri-Tip.
I don't know where he's. Oh, he's on the other side. Hang on.
He'll run down there by the gate.
No, I'm not making him run.
Oh.
I haven't put the thing back in the truck yet.
Dee said hello.
Hi, Dee. Hey, I'm not looking at the chat.
I know. I know you're not. When you got that turned around, so I'm reading it for you.
There's a goat.
Hopefully, you keep signal.
I should.
I never thought of that. If you go in the barn, sometimes it goes out, but
Oh, well, not in the barn. Hi, Tri-Tips.
hey, Tri-Tip, you're on camera.
Yeah, there's the tongue. There's
He wants to
Diego.
eat. Hi, Diego.
And they want to
We
sniff
got-
the camera.
We got some mean cows, don't we?
Huh? Mean cows. Lick you to death. Oh, just what I always like, to be licked by a cow.
They're getting the salt out of your hand.
They probably taste the feed on it.
Oh yeah, you got feed probably all over you.
Yeah. Hi, Tri-Tips.
we got a tongue in the camera that time.
Oh, you got cow breath.
They want to be hams. They want to get their full.
Oh, you're roboting.
Oh,
There you are.
yeah, I'm roboting.
And I come back here, and now they're both wanting to see the camera. I had to pull it away from them.
Yeah, it was something new to them.
Oh, he just wants to waller me.
Yeah. He just wants to be petted.
I don't know if that's it. I think he just wants something new to play with.
Mm.
Diego's no fun, I think. Right, Diego? Oh, one of the 88s hurt her leg.
Oh no.
Yeah, she probably jumped off of the hay pile, knowing her. Hi, buddy. No, don't lick me. He's licking my coat. See, they don't
Hi,
have much of their hay.
travelers. Thanks for coming in. I got my wife's on here. She's at home. She's showing our cows right now and goats.
The goats are out back.
Yeah.
And they got cats.
We're trying to find a Tri-Tip a girlfriend. it's just hard in our area to find something halfway decent price. If we go south of way south, they're a whole lot cheaper, but then you got to drive.
Yeah.
He's sure smelling it, trying to smell what it is.
Trying to eat my hand.
Mhm.
No. Almost lost it.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. I got made an egg sandwich on English muffin and a banana.
Oh. I have my bacon and eggs and fried potatoes.
Oh,
I'm getting hungry. I don't have nothing to eat today in here.
There's 106.
Wait a minute. I'll put you back on
Sinister
single.
Travelers. Ooh,
You got mineral on your nose.
I think she's trying to smell it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Raising her nose up like you can smell it up there. See?
You see it? Her nose is black.
Yeah. She got into her food.
Yep. These two followed me over here.
I see that. Hey, where you going? I thought you were going to play with us.
Yeah. I'm not getting in there. I ain't hollering, so I must have fed them enough.
Yeah.
Their hay bale is getting low. Probably
Yeah.
need to change it. I ain't looked at the other side of
Yeah,
it.
when I get home, we'll move them all around.
Whisper,
I
I
seen
had
a-
to.
on one of the channels I follow, I seen a new hay ring.
Here he
Try to
comes.
describe it. It's the best. It has a section at the top that is a rope bag that the hay sits on that, and then it has this ring at the bottom that they can stick their heads in there, and if they drop anything, it goes down into the bottom, so they're not wasting it.
I seen that. I seen one of those.
I was like, that is cool. So they're not wasting as much hay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're being the cows that are on this thing are the steers and the free martins are being fed in a kind of like a feedlot system,
Yeah.
but they're not grinding it up and putting it in a trough there for them.
He's
Where they-
wanting to
where
play
they are.
now. He's
Well, yeah, but
jumping.
That looks
He
like
gets-
a dairy. That looks like a dairy cow.
This one is.
It is. That one
That's
is.
Diego.
That's what I was thinking. They look like everybody thinks they with their pin bones, they look like they're skinny, but it's just because they're a dairy type.
Yep. Because he
Yep.
eats. Boy, I'll tell you. He's kind of scroungy when he first came, but he's filled out a little bit. I don't think they fed him grain where I got him.
She traded a goat for him.
Oh,
He's better. He's not
Yeah,
all dirty and yucky.
He was really dirty out. He'd been out in a mud pit or something and shit all over him. And hi, blessed log. Good morning or good night or afternoon.
I don't understand what WB stands for.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay.
Welcome back, Carter.
Find out what that was.
Gotta go check my water.
All right.
It's on the other side of the place. That didn't help my ear any this morning either.
Oh, it didn't?
Nope.
You better make an appointment. Go up tomorrow. Maybe they can get it out.
My Tylenol kicked in though.
Oh. What's laying in the driveway? The gate?
No, that's
Or-
the mat from the back of
Oh,
the truck.
Matt from pickup. Okay, now I see what it is.
Yeah, it got all washed off real good from the rainstorm.
What kind of pickup do you guys have?
A GMC.
That one.
Oh, it's not the square body style. I have
That's a new one.
I have one of those rubber. I have one of those rubber mats for the square body style.
Yeah, we actually have a Ford too, 3/4 ton, but that's a 1/2 ton GMC.
Oh, I think my water's full. I can see the top.
And
I need to dump it. But
it was one for an 8-foot bed, also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's only got a 5.5 foot bed on that truck.
I went inside the other day and I couldn't remember if I shut the water off or not. So I turned off the valve in the house.
Oh,
I think the fellas are taking a nap. Hey, Goose. Hey, Joe, what do you know?
this is our boy goats, our stud goats.
Oh, big fella. That's not a goat.
Well,
That's a dog.
that ain't a goat. That's our dog.
That's Junior.
Hey, Junior, can you hear me, Junior?
That's a LS.
Here's Joe. Hey, Joe.
LSG dog.
He
Livestock
is
guardian.
a large guardian dog. He is a half Pyrenees with some Anatolian and Akbash mixed in.
Oh,
Morning, Blue Nose.
morning, Blue Nose. Well, I finally got done with my breakfast.
Shannon's just giving us a little tour of our place today.
Hi, Joe.
That
How you
dog,
doing, buddy?
how long we had Junior? 4 years?
Oh, 3 years.
First year and a half, he wouldn't even come up to us.
He's talking
he
today.
wa- Now he wants to come up and get petted.
He's talking. Are you talking?
Maybe Rebecca's dogs will hear him.
Nope, they didn't raise their heads.
He's still talking. He's still talking.
Interesting.
He does a dance when you bring him his food.
I was at a friend's house and she was trying to get her dog to go downstairs and I got bit by an Anatolian Shepherd.
They're not known to be nice.
No,
They're good
they're not.
guardians.
They're guardian dogs.
Yep.
I didn't fault the dog for that, because she was guarding her family.
No, they are very they're very protective of their critters that they're taking care of, whether it's people or animals. But they do have a mean streak to them. They can be pretty mean.
Oh, I can't remember now who.
Hi, buddy.
Somebody is related to Sam Houston that comes
Yeah.
on my channel.
Yeah.
And I'm actually getting ready to go past the statue here at
Oh.
Huntsville. I can't remember who is related to Sam Houston now.
Buddy, you smell bad. You smell like a buck.
We know exactly why they smell like a buck.
Well, yeah, he's been peeing on himself.
Yeah. And the girls like it. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yep.
that's his cologne.
it's their cologne. It lets them know he's a stud.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Joe. He ain't so
I'm
mighty
guessing,
no more.
I'm guessing before you take them to the shows, Shannon, you bathe them with that blue soap to make them more whiter.
Yeah, they do that, and then they also get haircuts,
Yeah.
and they fluff up give them baths and fluff up their hair and shine up their horns and all that good stuff.
You know, the thing is with the dairy goats, you have to disbud them if
Yep.
they're
Yep,
can't
you
have
sure do.
can't have horns on them at all.
Yeah, and these guys here, you can't show them without horns unless they're wethers or market goats.
Or market goats. Wow.
And I don't like horns.
They can. Do they on those fours? Do they start going out
Yeah, they'll.
as they get older? Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that it's starting to curve and
Yeah, it's starting to curve. It'll come out. He just likes attention.
was he a bottle baby?
Oh yeah,
All right, Shanster Travelers, thanks for coming in.
that's old Mighty Joe.
Yep, he was a bottle baby. We bought him over in Kansas.
I went all the way to Manhattan, Kansas to pick him up.
That's where Wild
Wow.
Man was, Native Wild Man was
Native
on here a
Wild
while
Man.
ago. He was on
Yeah.
earlier. He lives over there in Manhattan.
I know when I watch a channel that has Nigerian dwarfs, they shave the udders, the body, and all of that stuff, but the males keep their beard.
Oh yeah, yeah they
You
do.
know.
They leave the beards on the boars too, for show. One of my friends, she cuts their beards because she says that they can get worms. They can transfer their worms into their water.
Oh,
So she cuts their beards. And then she also said it's more sanitary to cut their beard because they're not, because when they drink, they get it in the water, and so that keeps it clean, the water cleaner. The girls don't have beards, but the boys do.
Whiskers does.
Well, Whiskers is special.
We have one
She's a
female.
special goat.
And she has a small beard, so I call her Whiskers.
Oh, hers is probably about as long as Joe's.
Dee,
Yeah.
have a great day. Have a great day, Dee. Be
No, I
safe.
think Dee.
Bye,
I think
Dee.
Dee. I think was saying goodbye to Shastner.
Oh,
okay.
Dee's at work. She
Dee's at
ain't
work.
going nowhere.
Oh, you got hair on your nose, buddy. He's like, I don't care.
He is a
Look at your
horn
teeth.
dog.
Oh, you're getting your new teeth in. He's getting his big goat teeth. Can I
They
see?
lose their teeth.
Yeah, they lose their teeth.
Well, I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I
they
learned
lose
something.
their baby teeth.
I
Yeah, they
didn't know
lose their
that.
teeth. Yeah, he's getting his big teeth in. I can't get him to open his mouth up, but he got some big goat teeth in there.
Dee said she'll be right back. I know what BRB means.
Mhm.
Let
Bring
me
your
see.
own bottle.
Yeah, see?
Mhm.
Yep.
He's getting his new teeth. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Lady Wolverine.
Hi, Lady Wolverine.
Shannon can't see the chat, guys, there. So if you guys got any questions for her, just blurt it out there and I'll ask her.
He'll stand here all day
Yeah.
for me to pet him. He loves to be petted.
I can start seeing that curve coming out on his beautiful horns.
Yep, they're starting to come out.
He's not quite a year old yet, is he? Or
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a year old now because I got him in the March, and he was born, I think, about 27th. Or I think he was born in March.
Oh yes, yes. Goats can run pretty fast
Yeah, they can if they want.
if they want to.
Mine run
And
every
they
time
can-
they see the pickup pull in the driveway.
And they can climb.
Yeah, they can climb.
I've always
And
wondered
Joe?
what breed of I've always wondered what breed of goat that is that's in Africa that climbs trees.
Yep.
I'm not really sure. It could
Yeah,
they
I've
could be the
watched some of them
pygmies, or it
videos.
could be any kind. Now,
And they're not that big either. So it makes me wonder
No,
if they're pygmies or something
they
like
might
that.
be. They
but it's
might
kind of
be pygmies.
amazing. You can look at a tree instead of having fruit or nuts on it. They have 20 goats up on them.
20 goats up in it.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
hear me? Oh, there she is. Let's see who else is over here. Oh, there's a little spot. They got these big fat girl goats up here on there. I took the tarp off the hay.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So how do you decide what buck is going to be bred to your does?
They can't be related.
Yeah.
To
And
start with.
in my case, they were all related to Hercules, so that's why Hercules is gone. So the two boys out
There's
front.
Whiskers.
Yep, that's Whiskers.
That's Whiskers right there. See,
That's
she's got a
Whiskers.
beard.
Yep, there's her beard. That's Hera. She thinks I got food. That's why we have the two new bucks.
You don't have to, Des, if you want to turn it off. But I appreciate it. I don't know if you can race goats or not.
Race them?
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd want to.
Yeah, I like when I'm driving out west watching the mountain goats stand on the side of a mountain.
It is absolutely amazing how they can move around on that mountain and not fall off.
Yep. Out there
They
right
do.
on the side of cliffs.
Yes.
And they run out there. They don't walk, they just run around.
Yeah, they run up and down those mountains.
It makes me wonder if their hooves are a little bit different design.
They're spongy.
They're spongy.
Yeah, the very bottoms of them are a little spongy. I mean, the hoof part itself is hard, but the very bottom part of their foot is kind of spongy.
How
It's
often do you have to trim their hooves?
Whenever I see that they need them. Some of them need them. Some of them need them every couple of months. Some of them will need them every month. Some of them only get it a couple times a year. It just depends. Each goat's different.
They each grow different.
And then it depends on what you feed them. If you feed them a lot of protein and feed, you'll need to trim them more often. If they're out on pasture, you don't have to trim them so much because they're wearing them down. It just depends.
But right now they're all we call it a dry lot. We're waiting for the grass to get a lot taller before we turn them out.
Yeah,
Shannon says it saves on getting worms if they have grass that's at least 6 to 8 inches tall. Then we don't get as many worms.
Yeah, they don't get the worms as much in a dry
Blue
lot.
Nose asked, how many goats do you have?
Well, I had 27 babies, 2 bucks, and 13 does, but I have sold, let me see. I think I've got about 22 kids. All the kids together is 22 kids. And there's 13 does and 2 bucks.
We sold a buck yesterday. We had 3
Day
bucks
before.
yesterday. Or yeah, day before.
Yeah, I subtracted him. But the real question is, how many is she gonna keep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the number I'm looking for.
Yeah, most I wasn't gonna keep any, but I have some really good ones this year. So I have to pick out the ones that There's some of them that's going to be like drawing straws.
Now she's
They're not-
talking about females. We're not keeping any of the boys. This
No,
is the
yeah, we
baby
won't keep
females.
Hi, Christy. Here's Christy. Hi, Christy. She realized I was over here.
He wants to know if those
She
are laying
did.
down or full.
What kind of goat is she? Because she doesn't have the
Oh.
solid.
Christy is half alpine and half boar. Christy
okay.
is a Hercules daughter.
Oh,
And
okay.
her mom was Ellie.
We had a dairy goat that we milked, or she milked all the time, and she had to do a C-section on her at Christmas time last year.
And-
So that's what ended up with her.
Ellie is the result of a C-section, but we lost her mom
Wow.
because her mom had a broken pelvis. She couldn't deliver her kid, and we could not. My friend and I called 4 different vets, and we could not get a vet. So it was a terminal C-section,
And that's what we ended up with.
and this is what we got.
And she's got 2 babies on the ground right now.
Yeah, she's got 2 babies. Well, they're over there somewhere. The ones laying down, D, they're just resting. They're probably full because they just had breakfast. And I feed them pretty good.
Part of them in there are commercial, and part of them are full blood. We have papers on. There's a mix in there.
Yeah.
Because that was what you're talking about, full. Some of them are full bloods and some aren't.
And here, the one on this side is a commercial. The one in the middle, that's a full blood. And the one over there eating, that is the daughter of that one, but she is a 50% boar. I just sold her mom. Her mom was one of my first does.
And we do have some that
That's one of her
are
kids.
88%.
Yeah, that's the 88s. The one they're taking a nap, that's an 88. And that's her sister that hurt her leg. There's a full blood laying down. That's Jade.
I don't see the other 2. Is the gate closed?
The gate's closed, but there's a
For
couple.
the cow. For the cows.
Oh, they're
They
over
didn't
there
run down there
eating-
yet.
They're
Oh.
eating their hay.
Yeah.
They don't see me.
Oh, they don't see you down there yet.
No, because Diego is in the hay feeder,
Oh.
and the other one's over there laying next to it.
Usually you walk down there, he comes running down there.
Yeah. That's Randy's girlfriend right there.
She loves me. I
That's
walk
right,
in there and
then.
I sit in my chair and she rubs all over me, and I got to rub her and rub her, scratch her back. And if I stop, she tries to bite me. She'll grab my hand and bite it till I start petting her again. Every time I come home, if I go out in the pen, she comes to me. They're a lot of
But the
fun.
sun's out,
A lot
so
of work, but they're a lot of fun.
they're enjoying the sun.
I've seen that one tap it saying, "Hey, get up."
That's his
Yeah.
brother, trying to get his brother to get up.
Some of them, when they're eating, when they're on their mom still, the mom will not feed them unless both of them are there. So they wake each other up so they can go eat.
Yeah, but their mom, she's over here. She's one of those professional moms, and she's not going to feed them until it's time. She's a good mom.
So
Must
is it
be
kind
nice
of when
taking a nap.
when she gets full and saying, "Hey, I'm hurting."
Yeah, pretty much. She's not quite full yet. She looks like it. She milks pretty good. Oh, did you get something up your nose? She got something up her nose. Where's your kids at?
I don't know.
She probably don't. They'll find her when they're ready for her.
Or probably in the barn sleeping.
No. I'll walk around over here. See. There's the sisters. Her son is over there, the farthest away.
No, they do come a running.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. These guys do.
Dee will send you some if you want some fresh ones. Dee goes, oh, look, chocolate Skittles.
Yeah, no, those are chocolate covered raisins.
Dee, actually, Shannon, I'll send you some, but she used to sell it to
Yeah.
people, and they would make a tea. You can explain. They make a tea and put it on their gardens or their flower beds.
Yeah, you put it in, you soak it in water for a few days, and it'll turn really pretty brown, real dark chocolatey brown, and then you just pour it on your plants for some fertilizer.
So I know that rabbit manure is a cold manure, but I'm thinking that goat is a hot manure.
I think it's in the middle.
It's in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think it's not as hot as like the horse manure is, because like you put horse manure on something, the fresh stuff, you're gonna burn it up. But goat's not like that. Probably needs to sit for a little while, but not as long as horse manure does.
Horse or cow.
Yeah, that I think's hot.
I think chicken is also.
Chicken is really hot.
Yes.
It's got a lot of nitrogen in it.
Got to let it compost a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You know? At least with chicken.
Diego's up inside the hay ring now. There's Christy's other kid running. That's her daughter.
I find it so interesting that when a goat has a boy and a girl, they don't become free martins, but when it happens with a cow, it does.
I think it's because with cows, it has something to do with the hormones. Before they're born, it has something to do with the hormones in the sacs. But in goats, it doesn't. Some goats, baby goats, when they're born, they'll have an individual sac and an individual placenta, and some of them will not. But it's very rare to get a. They call them Hermes.
Oh, okay.
Hermaphrodites. It's very rare that you would get those. I mean, they do come up with them every now and then.
There was one channel that I watched that got a hermaphrodite.
It's very rare, but they do get them, and there are some that would be considered free martins because they don't breed. My friend had one she said that she bred like 6 or 8 times, and it was a yearling, and she never did take. So I'm guessing that that's probably what the problem was.
Blue Nose has got you a question. Are there any nanny goats? I think Diego might get into trouble.
These are all girls in this pen, except for there's 4 little boys that are getting weaned this weekend. But Diego is castrated, so he'll be all right. But Tri-Tip is not. The Tri-Tip's too playful to go and be in with the goats. He's not allowed to be with the goats. Oh, hi, Lucy. There's little Lucy. She thought I had treats, I think. Everybody's shedding right now, too.
I hope you guys are enjoying this. Don't want to see the highway.
I'm enjoying seeing I had goats for a while. I had pygmies, and I miss them. But where I live now, it's too small.
We
No.
do everything on this channel, so I figured might as well have a goat scene.
She called
We
them.
all see the highways.
There
Yep.
they
You called
go.
them?
Hey,
Yes, you did.
running over.
Well, she's she's taking them where she wants to feed them, I guess. See, she pulls them away to make sure they're both in there, and then she'll eventually stop and she'll feed them. Probably
So
in the
she's going
barn.
in the barn.
Gonna feed them in the barn. Look who showed up.
Hell, he heard you talking down there.
Old Mr. Nosy. He's like, hey, lady.
Is he
He
a Angus white-faced cross?
I believe, I actually believe he is Lowline and Hereford.
And Hereford?
Yeah, because he's got little short legs. He's over a year old and he's not very tall. He's not quite, I'd say he's probably maybe 46 inches at the hip. So he's not going to be a big bull. So he's probably like mini Hereford, low line. Because low line cows, low line Angus are short legged and they don't get very tall. But he turned out really pretty, I think.
Yeah, he certainly did.
He's playful. Man, he's playful.
Yeah,
But he takes that pin. If you put something in a pin like a feeder, I don't know if you can see it turn to the right. He was up front and he cleans his pin out. He will shove everything back over into that corner of the pin.
Oh, you can't.
He-
I don't even see it.
Oh, yeah.
I
you
don't
can't
even see it.
That's one
I
of our
see-
compost piles.
I see one of the feed buckets is way over there in the corner up against the fence.
He shoves everything down there out of the way. He don't like nothing
Hi,
out in
buddy.
his field.
Hey, there's his yellow tub. He eats out of it every now and then. The salt block is underneath that tree.
Dee wants to know how you ship your poop.
In a bag.
She puts it in these cloth bags, then she puts it in a plastic bag.
I put it in a cloth bag, then I put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I put it in one of those plastic mailers, so it don't make a mess. And it's really lightweight by the time I send it anyway. It's not very heavy.
She sold quite a bit here a year ago or 2 years ago. You was doing
Oh,
that.
it's probably been 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, she used to. Quite a few people doing it. Yep, you're at the zoo. Shannon's petting zoo.
At the zoo.
She ain't been over by the chickens yet.
I was just over there. I fed them. I'm not gonna go inside and bother them, but I fed them.
No.
I pulled the water hose around.
And I haven't seen Pip.
So is that where the boars are right beside the does?
The
No.
boys are. Yeah, the young boys.
Well, the
Young
young
boys.
ones are,
The babies.
but the big ones are got a bigger pen.
See,
They're
the
quite a
girls are
ways
over
away.
here by the barn, and then over here is where the boys are.
Oh, okay.
So they're across this
They're
little
across
drive.
the road.
Yeah. Hi, there's a baby. I had to make a pit stop. You want some grass? You want some grass? No. She don't know. You're probably full. Your little belly looks full.
That's
You what? You're roboting.
Is that the sick one?
Yep.
Oh,
That's a little miracle.
okay.
She's still hollering. I left her. Somebody needs to mow the grass. I don't know who we're going to get to do that. Hint, hint.
I don't know. I robot it, so I didn't hear what you said.
He's too far away.
I didn't
to
hear
do
you. I
that.
robot it.
No, I said somebody needs to mow the grass. Don't know who we're going to get to do that. Hint, hint.
Oh, well,
Well, I guess you
Rebecca's
could.
not doing nothing today.
I'm not driving up there. There's the chicken.
There's the Brahmas. I gave you grass.
Those chickens there, when I mow, I turn the lawnmower towards them. They will run to the fence when I'm mowing the grass and I blow it in their cage. They will run there as the lawnmower's going by.
Yeah, but I pick it and put it in there, and they don't.
I know
want
you
it.
do. They'll run to the lawnmower though.
Wow.
They're big birds.
They look pretty
know
good
if I-
size.
I don't know if I got my silkies out or not. Are you guys over here? Oh, there you are. There's a few of them.
There's a lot of people that have silkies as pets in their home.
Oh, yeah. Here, you want some grass?
I'm guessing they can be taught how to use the bathroom in some container.
I'm just thinking they put diapers on them. No, they're not going to come to me either. Okay. My chickens don't
They don't
like
like
me
you.
anymore. I see that. I bet these other ones will like me a whole lot here in a minute. There's Tabby. How you doing? Walking sideways.
Tabitha was on here earlier when you was feeding.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Huh.
She said she was
Ooh,
feeling
that's
better.
a beautiful rooster.
Oh, these are Dominiques or Dominickers. Here went the grass.
I've
And I've got-
never had chickens.
And I got 2 or 3 Americanas in there. And the rest of them are the Dominiques. I've got, that's my old rooster, Vinny. He came all the way from North Carolina. And that's his son that I kept from 2 years ago. Because Vinny's getting up there in the years. He's probably 5 or 6. Maybe older than that. But that's his son. He's awful.
Luno says they're massive.
They are. They're not real big chickens. They're about,
I
that
don't
rooster's
know
probably
which one
about
she's
7
talking
pounds.
about.
Hens are probably about 5. They're not super big. Here's my other silkies. My little blue rooster.
Have you, Randy? Have you gotten these?
Here, here's some more grass.
Did
Oh.
you see that? Did you see that, Randy?
No, I didn't. I can't change it right now. I'm in a lot of traffic right here.
Yeah. I got keychains from Lazy Days Ahead.
Oh,
There he's
yeah,
talking.
46 miles away from delivering and see Lazy Days ahead here in a little bit. All I want is a sticker, and I want a new one. I don't want a used one.
A used sticker.
Well, the thing that's nice about the
Yes.
used stickers, you get something with it.
Yeah, Jesse calls his used sticker. He puts it on a bottle of vanilla. I don't want a bottle of vanilla. He goes, "You're
Oh.
going to get a used sticker," and I don't want the used one. I just want a new one to put on the truck.
Oh.
Yeah, he said when he sends a bottle of vanilla sticker, and I got a spam risk call.
When he sent me the surprise bottle of vanilla and jam, I didn't even know it was coming.
Festus.
But yeah, I've got three keychain, 3 key things from
Still ain't seen Pipper.
Jesse.
Oh, where's that? Pipper. Pip.
He's usually right there with you.
Maybe he got tired. There he is. Hi, Pepper.
He's usually with you all the time.
Buddy.
Hi, Pip. Hey, Pipper. That dog there will not come to strangers. He doesn't like nobody.
He likes me.
Yeah, he likes you and me. That's it.
I'm not feeding you. Just sit down.
Goats are always hungry.
Yeah, they think they are.
Yeah.
All right, now you're sitting down. I'll switch you back. We're coming into town.
All right, well, we got my bedtime, so
Yeah, we're on the north side of Houston, everybody.
Wow. I've
Hi,
never
Mother.
I've never been in Texas.
Houston's huge.
Oh, I bet it is. Everything's big in Texas.
Yeah, even Eddie.
Somebody's over making all kinds of racket. All right. Well, I am going to go get ready for bed, and I hope
All
everybody
right.
has a great day, and I'll see you later.
Thanks for coming in and showing us around.
Oh, you're
Thank you,
welcome.
Shannon, for showing us the beautiful animals.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll catch you later. Bye, Rebecca.
Bye.
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 Is that like how many lanes are there? 4?
There's 2, 3, 5.
5.
Yep. Here, I'll put my
I don't even-
on.
I don't even think-
See,
I don't even think Missouri has 5, do we?
no, we don't. Well, it's over around St. Louis. There is a couple spots.
Oh, okay.
You got 4 regular ones here on the right. I'm in the left lane, and then you got a carpool lane. So there's 5 total.
And how many do you have to have in a carpool?
2,
2.
at least 2 people. Huh. That guy didn't like it. I'm over here in this left lane. He stuck his hand out trying to tell me to get over.
Oh.
He run over in a carpool lane to pass me. I mean, he must be in a hurry.
There's some nice trucks being hauled. I hope one of these days I get to go to Texas. But
Well, just get in your van and go start driving south. You'll hit it. When you go to Oklahoma, you can come by way of Texas, coming back up. Make a big trip out of it. Hi, Michael. You just missed it. Shannon did a tour of the place, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Showed her chickens and her goats and everything. If you
And her
watch,
dogs.
if you back it up just for about 20 minutes, you can watch our place there. Shannon just did a walk around. Yeah, Shannon took us on a tour.
Hey, that was really nice.
It was something different. We try to do something different once in a while.
So I'm wondering when Des will be back, because I want to stay here until she gets back, and so I can get some things done.
Yeah, she said she was still doing errands a little bit ago.
Yeah.
She was listening, but she's still doing errands.
Yes, it is so awesome to see the market that they have there. And Jesse and Lisa go. It certainly is, Dee. Theirs is even bigger than the one we have here. But I will hoping this weekend that Ashley.
All right, Space Miner. See you tomorrow, probably.
Yep. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Got an itch in my ear.
Don't sorry that Shannon had an itch in her ear, and now she can't hardly hear. I think she got dry skin in it. She got some out last night, but it's bothering her bad.
That's moving pretty fast. That looked like one of those daily haulers.
Yeah, just a little flatbed.
Well, to me, it didn't look real flat. Real
Yeah.
little. Looked like a pretty long one. There's a lot of people, that van that just passed you on the left,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people are getting those and converting them into
Yep. Little mini homes.
little mini
Yep.
homes.
There's a couple ladies, single ladies, have bought those and convert them into a home. And one of them I watched, she has a dog, and she goes all over the West Coast. She sets up in different parking lots, goes out by the beach, but she's a single young lady, and she showed remodeling it, building it, and she shows you how she got her little cubby holes everywhere for everything storage. But she just sets up, and sometimes just in a Walmart parking lot.
There's signs up at the Walmart, that Walmart's where it's close to 63, that they now got signs up that you can't park there. So
A lot of them are doing that now.
Yes. But I still see that there's motorhomes and ones that have fifth wheels still parking there.
If you go to Kentucky, over there in that state, if you park, you can come in and shop, but if you're there over so many hours, they have this tow company will come out and put a boot on your windshield. It's a great big suction thing, and you can't pull it off. And they charge you $500 to take it off, or they will tow your truck.
Wow.
And they do it to campers and everything. People pull in there with their camper and park. There's not many places to park over there. It's off I-75, but yeah, it's $500 to pull that thing off your windshield.
Wow.
But a lot of it, now there is some Walmarts that built truck parking, in different areas. There's one out there in North Platte, Nebraska. They have a great big area for trucks. There's some of them do it for it, but people have run it though, because they'll go in there and throw their trash out, throw their pee bottles out and everything, and trash the place. So they don't want the trucks around, or campers, because people just throw their trash around.
I don't know if you're hearing my dog. He's dreaming.
Yeah, I can hear just a little bit of tapping. That's what Shannon's dog in the house that died here a few months ago. She did. She would be dreaming and kicking, and we'd put foam up against the wall, and she'd take it down. And at night, I'd be asleep and hear this thump, thump, thump. And the dog would be just running. And
And there's definitely a difference if they're having. Most people think, when you see a dog doing that they're having a seizure, but no,
No.
it's completely different when they're having a seizure. His back feet are tapping the little bar that's at the
Yep.
bottom. Blue? Blue? Hi,
Hey,
dear.
don't wake me up. I'm
Don't
asleep.
wake me up. Yeah, I do not ever pet one of my dogs when they're asleep because it could startle them so much.
Yeah.
He's such a.
You're still at work? Des is still at work. She said she was leaving a while
No, he
ago.
says I'm still here, Mark.
Oh, I'm still here. Oh, I can't read.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I guess since she's shopping. Yeah, she's doing errands.
Yeah. Make sure you buy me something.
Do you know that the food truck gave me some keto bread? I've never had it before.
I don't think I ever have either.
It's going to
Never
be
heard of it, I don't think.
interesting. It's going to definitely be interesting. I'm definitely going to look at the package and see what kind of flour they used. You know?
Yep.
It's going to definitely be different. Because what I did today was toast some English muffins or English muffins, and I don't fry eggs, where you have to break the yolk. I scramble it. And it makes it much fluffier.
I have to think, Des. Let me get back to you.
Okay.
Can you get me a new body? Because I wore this one out.
Do you like, Randy, do you like almonds?
I used to, but I can't have nuts of any type anymore.
Oh man.
I used to like all the different flavored ones. I'd get them little packages, but since I got problems with my stomach, I'm not allowed to have nuts anymore. I can't digest them.
Wow.
I can't digest lettuce or broccoli. There's a lot of things that stop me up.
Wow.
Yep. But I do love them, and I still eat them once in a while. But I try not to. I used to like sucking on the ones that had the flavor on them.
Blue, come on. Come on. Come here, Blue. Come on. Oh, come on, Blue. Relax. Relax, my boy. Back up and relax. Right there. That's a good boy. I got him out of his crate now.
Mhm.
We usually have to watch that boy because he's sneaky. Likes to get
Oh,
into
is he?
rubble. Oh yeah, he's almost 4 years old, lab, and his mom was an English Mastiff.
Mm.
But he's about the size of a lab, not real tall, but oh my goodness, the broadness of that dog. Trust me, in my opinion, he is much more of a stable brace dog than what Blue is. I mean, Denver, because Denver's narrower. He's taller, but he's narrower. I know there's one thing. Blue is still intact, and I would like to find a maybe bull mastiff, not bull, bull
Yeah.
mastiff, which are shorter, and use him one time for breeding. And things like that. He'll be 4 in August. He's a little bit too short for me.
Shannon's Mastiff lived 12 years. I think we had her. She was I think, English Mastiff. She was tall. She had nothing but legs.
Yes. It would definitely be nice, and I've been looking to see what I can do. I know that Denver, we don't know how old he is, and he's starting to get white on his muzzle now. Not much, but we're thinking he's probably at least 8, 7.
All right,
7
Blue
or
Nose.
8.
They're going out to walk their dog.
Yeah, they're gonna go walk the dogs. Yeah.
But Des, I need mine worse than you need yours. I mean, you don't use yours. I still use mine. You just sit around and play on YouTube all day. Wait a minute. That's what I do.
Yes, you do. So it's a potential that I may meet Ashley Saturday at the farmer's market.
Oh, she coming up to it, is she? She ain't been in here yet this morning.
Yeah, the farmer's market that we have is a really nice one.
And Kim ain't been here yet today either.
No, she hasn't. It'd definitely be nice to meet all of you. Yesterday, you guys were talking about that one company that has the red trucks.
Uh-huh. Rail.
Yes, they were had parked on the
That's
street.
That's who Mark wants to go to work for, maybe.
Yeah, they were.
Mark is thinking about going to truck driving school.
Parked. They had parked on the road. It was a tractor and a trailer.
Yeah, we've been doing so good today. Now we got to back up.
Gotta back up.
And it's way after rush hour, so must have been a fender bender up here somewhere.
So what time do you think you'll be dropping off the trailer?
We're 23 miles away. So depends on this traffic right here, 30 minutes or so.
So close to probably 11:15, somewhere around in there.
Yeah. Yep, probably.
Depending on how this traffic moves.
Yeah, depends on this. And I'm not down to buy one of the bypasses where I could go around it.
Did you hear about the semi that hit our 3 highway patrolmen?
No,
Randy?
I haven't.
I don't know much about it, but I think it was down in Springfield.
Oh.
Yeah. all three, from what I'm understanding, all three officers are okay, and stuff. I think
People
the
don't
last
move
time I
over for
heard,
cops anymore.
one of the officers was still in the hospital yesterday. I don't know if he still is. I always seem to get nervous when I'm in these kind of
Oh,
the
I
traffic.
see blue lights. Oh, the
So,
accident is over on the carpool lane. It's not even over here on our lanes,
wow.
I guess. People always got to stop and look.
I never do. I just keep moving.
Yeah. Me neither. Whatever the speed is going around me, I just keep going, maybe glance over, but I don't touch the brakes or slow down to watch.
There was one time I was driving on I-70 heading back home, and I always set my cruise at about 64, even though it's 70. And this semi passed me and then pulled in front. I had not had the time to back off from me being on cruise, and here comes a highway patrolman. I didn't get a ticket, but I got pulled over, and told her that semi pulled in front of me when I was on cruise. Just trying to back off from it, and he just,
Yeah.
it's like, come on. I wish there was on the back of a vehicle, I wish there was some light that would tell people that someone is on cruise, but there isn't.
No.
It would be nice, that they would know, hey, that person's got cruise control on.
There's two trucks be going down the road. They both got their cruise control on, but one of them is running a half a mile an hour faster than the other one, and they'll just sit there and ride. Instead of going ahead and stepping on the gas or the brake or whatever, one of them, they'll just sit right there for miles right beside each other just because one's going just a little bit faster than the other one.
Looks like it's gotten to moving again.
Yeah, they're slowing down a little bit here, but we're starting to getting closer to downtown where all the highways run together.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of people in the Houston area.
I bet there is. Definitely a lot of vehicles there.
Yep. I don't know how many square miles it is around Houston, but it's big.
Looks like not many people are chatting right now. Can you see how many's in there?
I think just 4 of us.
Just 4?
No, 5 now. There was just 4 of us, 5 of us. Well, actually 4 because I got one of my phones on, so I know Des has got it playing. you're playing.
And
He's
I
us
just put
three.
something
So
in the chat so it'll, because I haven't been.
you're not a mod? I thought you was a mod on here.
No, I'm not, and I really don't want to be
Okay, well I'll leave it off then.
because I don't know what
That
to do
that, that
when you're
way
a
you
mod.
don't put somebody in timeout like Des does.
I don't want to do that.
It's not hard to do. It's easy to do. Once I'm
Oh, it
around
is
you,
easy to do,
I'll
and then
teach you
you
how to
come
do
back
it.
in and say, "Oh, sorry, sorry." And there is times my hand starts to shake a little bit, so it's like, no, I don't want to
Yeah.
click on that. But no, there's some people that have made me mods, and you know what I end up doing is if I'm not chatting too much and I'm doing something, I'm still watching the chat and watching for trolls and things like that. And
Right.
I never block. I always report what they're doing so that they can be taken down. You know, so that's all I end up doing. Even when I wasn't a mod, I would click on it and I would say report, and then whatever they were doing.
Right.
Never deleted them. Nope, didn't do that. It was always report. You know, so in a roundabout way, I know how to moderate, but I don't know. Someone hasn't stepped me through how to drop a link. I
Yeah.
don't know how to do that. You know, so I'm probably going to get
I'm not
someone to
sure
teach
on
me.
the computer, but on the phone you just tap on their name, and then when their name comes up, it says go to channel.
Okay.
And then after you go to channel, the three little dots that's over on the right side by their name, you click on it, and it
Okay.
will say share, and then you hit share, and then it'll come up with a whole bunch of stuff. In the top left corner, it says copy. So you copy
Okay.
that, and then you go back to the live stream you're in, and you copy and paste then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really easy.
I never knew how to do that. So
I don't know how to do it on the computer, but that's how I do it on the phone.
okay. I found me a carpenter's pencil up underneath the printer.
No.
So I'm going to put it in the desk drawer.
I
got-
watched this show called The Millennial Man. He's rebuilding looks like a castle, and they've been dropping pencils, and one of his fans, subscribers, sent him 2 boxes of carpenter pencils. There was 202 pencils in each box, so he got 404 pencils
Wow.
yesterday. Because they kept dropping them in this castle.
And-
they're way up above.
And besides that, I have the pencil sharpener for it.
Yep, they got pencil sharpeners in each box. Yeah, it's pretty cool because they were always talking about they dropped their pencil or can't find it. And now they got 400 of them.
That's amazing.
Well, that truck was out of the way. You could see the skyline of downtown, all the big buildings here in Houston.
Oh, well.
My radio started working. Nope, went back out.
Got a loose connection then?
It says the antenna. I've checked all the connections, and I think what I've done, because it goes through my door, I think I've shut the door on it and broke the wire.
Oh, okay.
I think I broke the wire. It's got a fine wire on the inside of it.
You know those plastic pieces that are shaped that you put on the edge of a door?
Yeah.
You know, so if you bump
edge
someone, you're not
protectors,
chipping your panto. I put those on my front doors yesterday of my van.
Hmm.
They're silver
help.
and the van's white. So
Yeah, it saves you a lot of dings on the edges of your doors.
Well, it already had dings on the edge of the door. It's about not dinging the other doors when I've opened
Yeah.
mine. And not a lot of people know that I do have handicap plates on my van. The thing is that I'm gonna have to. With the U-Haul van. I'm gonna have to make sure that I have my my placard, which I do, in my purse.
You mean one of these?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. In fact, I think this year it's in September. It's going to be expired, so I'm probably gonna have to go see my doctor to get them to write out that paper. I know that
Yeah.
I've got the license plate, so I don't know if I'd have to do that again.
I don't know. They did
Eh,
last time I got my new ones when I was expiring. They just sent me new ones.
They just sent you new ones.
Yeah. I still have the old one here in the truck, but I got my new one too.
Wow. One of my favorite nuts is pistachios. But I'm trying to save them for the trip because this is all I've got left.
Oh.
I got about a little less than an hour till Scott goes live. Oh, that's an interesting. He put the heart with the cross in it.
Hmm. Scott sneaks in here every once in a while. He don't come in all the time, but he does
Oh.
stop in.
Wow, look at those tall buildings.
Yep.
Look
We're
at
right
some tall-
downtown now.
I think they've got a cargo. Has that got a cargo carrier on the back of that black
Yep.
vehicle? Kind of looks
Yep,
like a
they do.
Hummer. Looks like a Hummer to me.
It's a Jeep. It's
It's a
actually
Jeep.
a Jeep. Yep.
Oh, okay. It's one of those ones with the 4 doors instead of the 2,
Yep. Yep. The bigger one.
the bigger one. Yeah. Kind of made me think of a,
There,
which
it's
I know
coming
they don't
back up
make.
more.
I know they don't make Hummers anymore, but yep, there it's coming back up. Most Jeeps that I see are always red. Are you going to be close to the where the big dome is for Texas, or?
I'm not for sure. I've never been where I'm going right now. I don't know the area where I'm going. I was thinking about shutting this
I think
off here because,
is it the Astro Dome?
yeah, the Astrodome. Yep. The home of the baseball Super Bowl or World Series team, Eddie saying the other day.
Now you're down to 3 lanes, or one's an
Yep.
exit.
Now down to 2
Now down to
for a
2.
minute here.
So do you have GPS up to tell you where to go?
I got 2 GPSs. I got one on the dash that you can see a little bit right here
Oh, okay.
in the corner, and I have one on my other phone. The one on my phone's not trucker. The one on the dash is for trucker. It's got trucker routes. So if I
Oh,
got low bridges or anything like that. But the one on my phone, if you use Google Maps, it
yes.
actually tells you when there's slowdowns or accidents and stuff like that. It tells you a lot more information. It's actually real time. The
Wow.
trucker one is just a GPS for address to address. It don't have real time. It don't have internet.
Oh,
So
okay.
I run both of them so I can see what's going on. That way, if I like the one on GPS on the phone, I can go around if there's an accident that's backed up or whatever. Gives you a chance to go around it, and it's a free app you can put on your phone.
Wow. I might want to look into that because yes, I have
Yep.
I have a Garmin, but it's not updated. I paid for the update, but they want to keep charging me to update that Garmin.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, I've already paid for this. Why are you charging me? So I haven't updated that Garmin at all.
Yeah, you can put it on your phone, and that way when you're going to Oklahoma, if there's an accident, it tells you if there's something on the road. It's all personal deal. Like humans just got to interact. Say you see something, you report it on there. There's a spot you click on there. You can, like if you see a cop, speed trap, it says speed trap. If there's a backup, it shows it, and your phone will change colors. Like right now, the traffic's going pretty good, so it'd be like a really, I think it's a yellow color or blue color. But if the traffic slows down, it start turning orange, and then it turns red.
Wow.
And it shows you before you get to it. It's
Because
very helpful when you're driving somewhere.
my thought on going down to Oklahoma, I was going to go towards Jeff City, and that way.
Yeah, I ain't sure where in Oklahoma you guys are going. I never have heard what town.
It's all I know is it's Lake Tenkiller, Cherokee Landing. Let me see what I'm going to look on my phone.
All right, Des. Centennial, you're
It's
still up?
in Park Hill, Oklahoma.
Park Hill. I ain't sure where that's at. I'll look and see. Yeah, if you cut down to Jeff City and cut down to 44 and then go across. Unless you go to Kansas City and drop down 71 to Joplin,
No,
but I think
I'm
it's
not
shorter
going
for
towards.
you
I'm not
to
going
go
towards
through
KC.
Jeff
I live
City.
right off of 63. Why would I go
Yeah.
west?
Yeah. Well, you got to go west to go to Oklahoma. It just depends on where you cut across.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards Jefferson City to Springfield. It says that it's
Yeah.
5 hours and 54, so about 6 hours.
So
The
it's
other
not very
one
far
going
across the
towards
line then.
Sedalia, it takes me 6 hours and 11 minutes. You know, so that's the way I'm going to end up going, is that way. And I want to leave here by about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, after everybody's gone to work.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to be somewhat close to Joplin, and then on down. So, yeah.
Oop, I think I went the wrong direction.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm going to get off here so I can pay attention to the signs. So
Okay.
I'll see you all later.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.